not gonna do that. But I need to see a thumbnail.
Power Rangers is ass. Go back and watch that.
I mean, I was ass.
Tripping, man. Damn.
I mean, all that
over dramatic falling, man. I wasn't messing with that, cuz.
Man, hell no. We live right now, man.
Nah, man, we wouldn't watch it.
Well, we know we live. Get that Green Ranger motherfucker out of here.
Hold up. No, we're not disrespecting Tommy like this. Come on, dog.
Get the Green Ranger out of here. Hold on. We live, chat. One in the chat if you can hear everybody okay. We live and late as fucking. There's 2 people. That's the reason. Really, it's just one. He gonna get his time. His time is coming. We live. I'm sorry. Let me see if I can hear it good on here.
Cool as a line with no hair.
Hold on, we live. Wait a minute. How do I?
Help the bear!
I ain't gonna
Oh, Mystical out here back in jail. Just turned himself in.
Free Mystical, man. Hey, man, he ain't do it.
How you know he ain't do it?
Bro, man, that's my cousin.
What?
What that mean? You don't know he ain't do it?
No, man, we close.
Danger!
All right, I'm seeing some ones in the chat. Shout out to the people, to our weekly viewers, our new people, and the mods. We late as fuck. I know it. Well, to be honest, we've been later. I didn't schedule a show at 5 and we ain't start till 8. I'm not saying it's right. I'm saying it happened.
That's crazy.
Let me see. Everybody, happy birthday, Prophecy. He is out for the day, enjoying his birthday with his wife.
Happy birthday to the God.
Yeah. So he will be returning from his little vacation.
Y'all say happy birthday yet?
Vacation tomorrow.
Go and tweet at him. Go and tweet him happy birthday.
True.
Yeah.
True.
Tweet the homie happy birthday, man.
Yeah, go and tweet the God
hey,
happy
yo, man,
birthday.
God, you bugging out, man.
What's good, Cameron? You good, brother?
You gonna get disciplined up in the chat with that shit.
Who bugging out? Who is it?
Ooh.
Nah, he good. I'm just playing. Jay God, what up, bro?
He said Madden guy look like a snack. He said Chase look like a snack.
Why you gotta read it though?
Oh no, that's okay.
Somebody disciplined in the power way, dog. Yeah.
Dre, what up, Dre? Paper Cuts, King of L's, Toothless
What's
Aggression.
up, Cameron Egan?
Shadow, what up, Shadow? Enderman Cookie. Yo, Nappy Roos. Yeah. Yeah, we're not giving Prophecy's age out here on the stream. That's where we at right now. We should tell people to caption Barry. Hey, yo, chat. We're going to go live at 500 viewers. We have 406. But while we waiting, go ahead and caption Barry's picture, yo.
That's what we doing.
Barry's picture.
Caption Barry picture.
Yeah.
That's the new black
because he meets you at the crossroads.
Nah, low key, that's like the 50-year-old flirtatious pic they send the other girl. Yo, that's that old school. He took the picture from below. You ever notice that the older you get, you don't even take lit pics like this no more. You start taking shit from the bottom, not giving a fuck. Like that's what Barry did.
Oh, I shouldn't be.
Bishop Eddie Long. I'm doing a long stroke.
Yo, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to take us. My man.
Yo, man, you. Why would you say out of all the people, you said Bishop Eddie Long?
He was the easiest target, but I forgot he was no longer with us. My apologies, but we ain't gonna act like he didn't get into that foolishness on the way out.
Barry,
my man said, "We got here today."
That dude Barry looked like he missed his Uncle Charles, y'all.
Oh my God.
Yo, Barry making that
and y'all
face.
Talk about me.
He got that face when he pull up to the window and they ain't got the food ready. They be like, "Sir, can you just pull up on the curb right there?" And he's like, "Well, I got the motherfucker pull up."
I'm like that for real in real life. Bro. I hate that shit.
Yeah, that shit is crazy.
Just because your drive through timer off.
The people in the back get their food before you. They ask you to pull up past the store. Yeah, that shit is crazy.
Somebody.
I mean, go to the next window for your food. Can you please go scoot up just a little bit for us?
Scoot up. Can you scoot up some more? Like, for what? Because it's hot right now. They making it hot for you. And then you get that shit. It still don't be up to par.
And it still don't be
no onion. They get your ass extra onions and shit.
We just make sure that your fries are fresh. They give them soggy ass fries.
That shit's the whole wrong order and shit. Now I got one burger that
Like
you.
I'm waiting on Joel Osteen.
They forget to give you napkins and shit. Forget your drink.
This the type of picture that he'll put a quote that has nothing to do with what he's doing in the picture. That shit crazy.
It'd be like motivation 2018. We land.
Yeah.
People be killing me. It's a new year, new me. Yeah. All right.
Damn, he said buried like a police victim. Damn, too soon.
Whoa.
93, not 94, yo. Come on, ain't that young?
I ain't gonna lie, that was a good one, but you can't do that in here.
Right.
You can't do that in here. All right, chat. We at 516 viewers. If you just arrived, go on ahead and hit that like button. We got donations coming through. I'm gonna read those in 1 second, but this is GMG episode 165, Prophecy birthday. Happy birthday. He ain't here today. He doing birthday shit. First, we have, you was on here before though, right, bro?
You talking to me?
Yeah.
I was for a little sneak peek. It was like way back in the day when we was doing the guest call-ins.
Oh, so
and my man's was like
with the cat man.
Yeah, my man's was like, I'm here though. I'm in here though.
Yeah.
My man.
That boy said, and I quote, "Nah, I ain't got nothing to say, but I'm in here though."
I'm in here though.
All right, go ahead and introduce yourself as a first-time guest with your trolling ass.
All right, so if you don't know now, you know. My name is AJ, aka X Phenomenal One, aka AJ the Juice Man, aka the Montage MVP, aka fuck. Let me
You didn't fuck that.
Oh,
You done fucked up.
No. Let me This first time debut, Lil Green, but
Barry.
I've been in the mod squad since 2014, and long time viewer, long time supporter of my dude Chase. And he just wanted me to come through to the.
No, you lagging or is it? I thought that was me.
Okay, I thought that was me. Hold up.
Oh man, Comcast.
Oh no.
Oh no, yo, you're lagging, my guy.
You lagging.
He said, "Yo, Chase."
Trying my best to be here.
That's right. Not come through the city. Like,
yo, they hit him with the Van Daminator, bro.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie, you are lagging, and this is classic shit. Boy.
Bro, am I good now?
You good now?
Yo, what happened? That's crazy.
Yo,
that's crazy.
I apologize for all the computer love action, and it's been a fucked up day for me. My computer. First of all, I'm the reason. I'm gonna go ahead and say it right now. I'm the reason, not Ricky. My dude Ricky Good. I'm the reason because Windows decided to, and I'm non-advertiser friendly. I'm not advertiser friendly, but so I'm gonna curse. So Windows decided to fuck me over. As soon as I got home, I had to reboot my shit. I had to reboot it twice actually, and my shit didn't come on till 6 o'clock. And I let Chase know that I'm gonna be the reason that we late. So you can just give me an L in the chat. It's okay. I'll go ahead and hold the L as my debut, but it's gonna be all right. So let's just get into it. And that's it.
I ain't gonna hold you up. You had technical problems. You didn't really know you were going with this one. Too much water, IGN. We're gonna give you a 2 out of 17 for that. Too much water.
2 out of 17.
Yo, that shit. Hey, I was laughing because you said your computer, when he turned his computer on, it said getting things ready. And I know that feeling, like when you got something to do and you need your computer, and that shit say getting things ready. You ain't no telling how long that's gonna take, bro.
There's no worse feeling than when that shit happens, when it's 11:50 and your papers due at 11:59. Getting things ready, bro. Oh man.
What does that even mean?
At all. I don't
know. I mean, it's getting things ready.
What things? I need my shit.
They trying to give you the juice so you can do what you got to do. But they got to get it ready though.
All right, so let's go ahead and swing it over to KingDub.
What's up, people? I'm here again. You already know you're about to hear some of the realest perspective when it comes to gaming. please come to my channel if you want to see. Yeah, I want to say, come to my channel if you want to see some of the best Destiny PC beta gameplay, because that Destiny PC beta is smooth as hell, and I'm loving it, and I'm going crazy on it. My first game, I had like 20 kills and 1 death. It was crazy. It was crazy. I'm having fun. Come have fun with me. That's all I gotta say.
Are you playing keyboard and mouse or controller?
Keyboard and mouse. I gotta play keyboard and mouse. I gotta dominate people with the right peripherals.
Okay.
Hey, not me.
Trey, go ahead, Trey. Mr. NBA Live. Mr.
Trey too live.
Crashy Lion Nemesis.
Why you doing that, bro?
My bad, yo.
You almost
Mr.
sounded like me for a second.
Damn,
Oh,
Yeah, he did.
Mr.
Sound like Ricky.
Mr. stealing handicap carts in Walmart and making senior citizens walk.
Hey, look here, bro. It's either them or me, and I pick me every time. Look here, bro. Hey, appreciate y'all for letting me on one more time, bro. Look, appreciate all the love that the channel been getting. NBA Live has changed my life. You already know what it is. We on the road to 7K subs, so hey, if you want to join that, go ahead and join the channel. But again, let's get into it. We lit.
All right, Ricky, go ahead.
oh wait, so Barry's last?
Yeah, Barry gonna take us to the promised land. He gonna turn it up. I think he's ready. He done had plenty of practice. Go ahead.
All right, so I'm actually glad I have AJ here, man. AKA I don't remember you lag so hard, but I'll tell you that his lag though will go hard as fuck on the Bodak Yellow beat. Like I tell you, that shit sounded lit. But we back again, and happy birthday to Prophecy, man. Let's talk this game and shit, man. We got everybody in the panel. Check everybody's links in the description. Share out the stream. Oh yeah, most importantly, because I spoke to you earlier about this, Chase. One of our subscribers, man, is a super unfortunate situation. Had a passing in his family and friend, and we have I'm gonna get it right now. We actually have a GoFundMe link. Once again, if you can't, it's fine. Just at least share it around, and anything is appreciated. Seriously. So just once again, I'll put the link out periodically throughout the chat. But I would appreciate just if anyone could come through and show their support, condolences, and whatnot. So shout out to the homie Groovy J, man.
Thanks, yo. Shout out to Groovy, bro.
You gave it to me, or what?
I'm giving it to you right now.
All right. I'm gonna get that GoFundMe in the description.
Right there.
Obviously, if you want to donate, that's cool. It's not mandatory. We appreciate y'all just coming to the show, but I don't want to get everybody depressed because we need Barry to come through. We need Barry to take us to the show because we not there yet. This is your job, Barry.
Let's go. Rep for
Let's
Detroit.
get it.
Got it.
What's going on, everybody? I'm so glad to be here another week. Let's get this gaming shit out the way, y'all. Hopefully we can get on something. Maybe we'll do a live stream later. Make sure you sub the AJ channel, Dub channel, Ricky channel, everybody else, Trey. And mine, again, I say it every week. I'm gonna say it again. I live stream every Sunday and Monday, usually on nights. So make sure you find your way through. We just did a Sonic Mania walkthrough. We got a lot of good shit in store. So definitely find your way through. GMG 165. Let's do it.
That was
Barry, you did good, but when you say a lot, you sound like.
I ain't taking no criticism from Zach and Roger, fam. Chill.
That's crazy.
Hey, this is my debut. You've been used to this shit.
That's crazy. Now you can't be hating because he did better, and you said you was gonna get him. You didn't get him. Barry stepped up to the plate, man.
Nah, Barry, he sound like Patrick on the boat and shit.
He did do that.
Yeah, he did. But
hold on, we got some questions I want to read out. Go ahead.
And don't forget to leave a fucking light on the stream. It's free. You ain't gotta do shit. Just leave a light. Please do it. It helps Chase out. It makes everybody's day go better. Like, just do it, man. Just leave a like, please.
True that.
All right.
He definitely wasn't lagging when he said the likes.
First donation of the day from Calm Chaos. He said, "What's up, gang?" Leading it off. Appreciate that. AJ came through, dropped $1. He ain't need the message because he on the panel today.
That was for Barry, by the way. Sorry to cut you off. Okay. I'm gonna let you get airtime. That was his tip for the lift. So.
Okay. Xavier God. Ricky looked like he throw pennies and nickels at women in a strip club and hop over the rail to pick them up for rent the next day.
That's a smart strategy, though.
Hitting hoes with nickels and pennies.
They don't even deserve pennies. They deserve business cards.
Going there with a what's that? A fucking bag full of the 50-cent coins. Them big ass ones just make it rain.
Damn. No,
Oh,
that's
you
Bunch
talking
of
about
concussions.
how much is a sack of Jawea coins?
Yo, that's the golden dollars. Yeah,
Yeah,
make it
dollars
rain
The
on
golden
Yeah, yeah.
dollars. Fucking bitches up in the club. Benny Valeos, just to help, my last name is Valeos. Or is it? You stay messing up. Hold on.
How you spell his
Is it
name wrong
Valius?
and he spelled it like he broke it down to you?
Valius.
You got it.
Valius. Benny Valius. I got
that
it.
is
Ricky,
that is crazy.
kiss my ass. You stay messing my name up. Was about to go to Wendy's. Then I hear Chase voice and was like, fuck. It's all right, though. I give you money to you. Hey, we appreciate it, man. Thank you. Pardon my lag. Been watching Chase since my freshman year of high school, and I graduate last May. By the way, y'all played out Castle Cellar Madden 18. Oh! My Madden. Where's my Madden at?
I played it.
Chase, can you do me that
I
favor
got
and
it.
install it, sir?
It's in the PlayStation.
I don't know what
That's
Madden
why
is.
it's in the PlayStation. And I got this.
What's mad?
Let's open it before we start this shit. Oh wait, we got one more donation. I gotta read it. Sorry, guys. We gonna get to the shit. Jay conceded. Stop cleaning from Harvey to be here. Hashtag Houston. Hey, thanks for the donation, bro.
True facts, bro. Shout
Prayers out to
city,
the people
bro.
over in
Don't
Houston, man. Shit is crazy over there right now. All right, I just got in the mail from Amazon.
Oh my god, hold on.
Yakuza
Wait, where you saw that?
on the floor. Yakuza
You just threw the shit out.
Excellent.
Kiwami. However you say that shit. Somebody going to correct me because they always
Leonard.
looking to correct some
Kawhi.
shit anyway. How you say
I
it?
think you got it. I think
Yakuza
it's Kawhi.
Kwame Brown edition.
That's all you need, bro.
And Uncharted Lost Legacy.
I need the top 10.
Fire, I got it, but I ain't played it yet.
Yeah.
I ain't had time.
Yo, I need that.
Yo,
I might get it after the stream.
The Yakuza's crazy,
Yeah, I
man.
like this art on here.
Bruh, tell me, I've been trying to put people on the Yakuza for so long,
We on.
bruh, it ain't even funny, because my first Yakuza was Yakuza 2 on PS2, and I was like, yo, this shit is fire, like, and I understand that Sega's a pretty shit publisher, like, they don't really do a great job of selling their games to the Western audience, but, man, if you was hip to Yakuza back in the PS2 days, you know how great that series was and still is, but it's very underrated, and I think that, Sega, Sega's just a shit publisher, but
Damn.
hopefully Chase, his walkthrough kind of put more eyes on the series and made people, let me check Yakuza out, because it really is a dope series, and people should really peep Yakuza out. If you have a PS4, Yakuza 0 is fire. It's a prequel, so before Kiryu and I forgot the other dude's name, but they were really starting out in Yakuza 0. By the time I played, they were made men in the Yakuza. So and I didn't play Yakuza 0 because when it came out, I was playing other shit, but I watched Chase walkthrough and I was like, man, I should have played this shit. But yeah, to wrap it up, yeah, it's a dope series, and I hope it gets more eyes on the product.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm speaking from a dude that never played Yakuza. I always wanted to play it because I remember they used to compare it to GTA for some reason. But I watched Chase walk through. I had to stop watching it because it was fire. So
Somebody said.
Honestly, that's the closest thing to Shenmue.
Josh Barney said the Sherry's.
Yeah, I'm not lying. Come on, man.
Yo, why
You
we
had to
laughing
read-
at shit like that?
You had to read that
He
stuff.
said
The
Fuck
series,
my input, man.
You had to read that.
man,
he said the Sherry's.
I may have, but I'm Mod Squad, so that could be your ass.
Damn.
That's a good one.
Let's go ahead and get it on. First things
Wait,
first.
before, can I ask Ricky about something he said before?
What's up, man?
What do you mean? What do you mean it could be? It's like the closest thing to Shenmue.
So
Exactly.
a lot of people don't realize that the aging with Shenmue and me, I don't know how I'm gonna feel, but as far as the game goes, I spoke to Chase about this earlier. A lot of the stuff that you can do in Yakuza are very similar to things that you could do in Shenmue, which goes back to just saying that Japanese games put a lot of depth in just the world itself, as far as like things that you can do. So when I think who just said it's closest to GTA? I think Trey, right?
I don't think it is.
No, that's what I'm saying. I don't think it's close to GTA, but shouldn't
because a lot of people kept saying it was somewhat like it, even though I know the reason why they did it because it was like somewhat open world.
Some people like it. It's just an open world. Like it's nothing like GTA.
Yeah, but I mean, but like the thing is, it's like that with any damn open world game. They compare it, and I really do hate that.
Yeah. So going back, it's not they're not one-to-one the same, but similar in the fact of like the little side missions, side things that you can do, and a lot of the stuff that's overall going on in the world. Like, and I'm not saying that because it's both Japanese games, no, but I actually wasn't able to get Kiwami, the new one or the prequel, and I still haven't even beat the full Yakuza 0 though. But I think Barry beat it and Chase done his walkthrough. Definitely check it out though. But yeah.
Isn't I'm sorry, Coach, but isn't Kiwami a remake of Yakuza 1?
Yes,
it's a remake of the first one. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
so I'm a new fan. I was able to get to 0, and then 1 came out right after. 6 comes out next year. It's already out in Japan though.
And they're
doing like remake already.
Yeah, they're already doing a Yakuza 2 remake.
Yeah, they're doing that now.
Which I'm going to get because that was my first Yakuza game on PS2. So. And
then they got 6 coming out next year. It looks good. Game of Thrones fans, unfortunately, if you are a Telltale fan and you played the first Game of Thrones season 1,
wait, no, don't.
It is currently quote unquote on hold. It was announced. It was supposed to come out next year alongside The Wolf Among Us 2, which is possibly one of my favorite 2 Telltale games. That Wolf Among Us was something serious.
Yep.
So right now it says that it's on hold, and it doesn't mean it's never going to happen. It's just they're really going to focus on The Walking Dead, Batman, and then Wolf Among Us season 2. So with that, I'm a little disappointed because when they announced Wolf Among Us season 2, they also mentioned the Game of Thrones season 2, and I wanted to see what happened because they did the family on Game of Thrones wrong, man.
Yeah,
they got.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie to you that me hearing that it's on hold, even though I'm glad that they're thinking about making another one. As a fan of the Telltale, first of all, the show, and even then the game, they did the game so right because they made a whole new house that's not in the books, and they made them fire. So, and then the way that they did the ending, I mean, come on, like, hurry up, bruh. I want to see what happens next. So I'm glad. A part of me is glad that I'm hearing that they're thinking about making another one. But another part of me is like, God damn, can you hurry it up?
I think.
Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say, I think the problem is that they want to see. I think they want to see how the show progresses, so they have ideas of where they want to move the game along. I think that's where they're kind of going with that. I don't know
because if you play the game, it really ain't got nothing to do with the show. Like
it doesn't have anything to do with the show, but show actions still have things to do with the game. Like things that happen in the show still happen in the game, and so on and so forth. So I don't know. It's weird to me. I don't understand why else they would hold it.
Well,
that's where I'm coming from. I don't know why else they would pause it.
A key person from the game has already been eliminated from the show, so I don't know how that's going to happen on season 2 of the game.
Ashley, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The
yeah.
The
I can't remember.
One of the members of the Bolton family is.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like he's on the game, but I don't know.
I ain't gonna lie. I feel like with the Game of Thrones Telltale, I feel like that's the only one that if you know the ending, you know the different endings, that ending mattered. Like they can actually make that ending matter, carrying it on.
Yeah.
To the next episode, like.
I mean, but I ain't gonna lie to you. I kind of get what you're saying, but at the same time, I really do feel like they're gonna treat it the same way that they treated.
Of course they are.
They treated Walking Dead season 2 to the next one. Like, and to be honest, I don't want to spoil it, but your choice didn't matter. Still.
Nope. Don't they kind of matter though?
Nope.
Nah.
At best, you get a flashback. That's the only thing that changes is when you decide at the end of Walking Dead season 2 whether to go with Kenny or I think the other chick's name is Jane.
I don't know her. What the fuck?
The flashback.
Yeah, Jane. It was Jane. Yeah.
Okay, the flashback on season 3 will reflect your choice from that, but it doesn't change the story. Clem still ends up in the same place, regardless.
Mm-hmm. Yo, speaking of choices, Life is Strange come out tomorrow.
Hey, Cat.
Yo, it do.
Life is Strange, eh? Life is Strange back.
Yo, that shit come out tomorrow.
Right.
Yo, I've not been looking at
Now this is a prequel. Chloe is the main.
Oh yeah,
character.
I forgot about that.
Max is not on this because it's the prequel. They're working on the sequel as well, so we're going to see the sequel too.
I wonder.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say for Life is Strange because the whole gimmick in Life is Strange, right, is that you can go back in time. Yeah. How are they gonna make another Life is Strange game? Like Chloe can't go back in time, so how are they gonna have this strange?
It's not. It's more about how Chloe got to be who she was on the Life is Strange that we've already played. It's not. It has nothing to do with like time travel and all that. It's purely character development for Chloe and also Rachel, because she talked about Rachel the entire game. So this
whole game,
Rachel is alive on the game. You get to see their dynamic and stuff like that. I don't like Chloe though. I like Max. Chloe's a piece of shit. Sorry, I got a little.
Maybe we'll understand why Chloe's a piece of shit though.
Hey, look here, bro. Y'all ain't gonna sit here and talk about Chloe like that. I'm playing. I couldn't stand that.
Her stepdad slapped her lips off her face. It was beautiful.
I don't hate Chloe. I don't hate.
Nah, she was really annoying. She was crazy. She was OD annoying.
I don't hate Chloe, but she definitely was a horrible influence.
Yo, shout out to chick coming to the door looking like Professor X, though. I would never forget that.
That shit was crazy, how she just wheeled up.
That's how you gonna say that?
Yo,
damn,
she just came. Crazy. Bro, I'm telling you, go back and watch the stream and watch
she
dude.
Came up. Yeah, you're right. You're right, but
X.
that's how you gonna...
Bro, hey, she really did.
You know...
Damn!
Yo, you lagging right now.
You know what I really...
Oh, there, you good now.
Oh, you good now. You good now.
Good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry for the production fuck-ups, but...
No, you good,
yeah. What I really want to see in Life is Strange 2 is the return of cereals, and my man who said that Chloe smelled like ass. I want to see that, both of them in the game.
Warren?
Fact.
You talking about Warren?
Yeah.
Dude, Warren whooped Nathan's ass in the middle of the hallway in the dorm.
Oh yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't think Warren had it in him. I
didn't think so
either. I had to let that go on. I wasn't breaking up nothing.
I forgot what I did.
I let him whoop his ass right there. He was going, please stop. You wasn't talking tough like that a few minutes ago though.
No, he wasn't. He got
said,
straight up beat on.
Said Chloe
he said you and you smell like ass. Get away from me.
All right, let's move it on. We got a couple more donations. Uncolored Page came through. I turned hot dog water into ice for guests I hate.
Yeah. That's gross.
That is terrible. I might have to try that as a prank.
I feel like he's serious too.
Yo, I've
really
never thought of that in my life, bro. That's a GOAT prank. Yo, hey, yo, hold this dub, bro. Hold this dub.
It was not.
I'm stealing your shit. And you ain't getting no credit for it.
Oh, that's GOAT, bro. Oh man.
Get somebody. You got something to drink? Oh, no problem, bro. I got you. You want some ice?
That's a terrible prank, man. Don't
do that to nobody.
How many pieces you need? 3. I would recommend 4. Man.
Let's go ahead and move on. Nintendo fans, not great news for you. I'm sorry to be delivering bad news for the show so early, but it is the only way. The Miiverse. If you are a Nintendo fan, more specifically a Wii U owner, you really enjoyed the Miiverse, which I thought was dope. It's over, baby. It's over. November 7th at 10 p.m. Pacific time. The Miiverse is being shut down forever. Now, some people might say, well, who cares? I have a Switch now. There's not really a social replacement. What the fuck was that? There's not really there's not really a social replacement for the Miiverse right now that's in place already for Switch owners. And my question is, I am pretty certain that the Mario Maker uses the Miiverse for ratings and things like that. So how are they going to make that work without Miiverse?
They said that you can still have, they're still going to have all the content and stuff online somewhere that you can still download content and stuff from. I don't remember. I didn't read the article in 100% detail, but the content and things are still going to be online. It just won't really be a Miiverse that you can just like go to and write stuff on. But all the downloadable content that you made, like creative stages on Smash Brothers, creative stages from Mario Maker, all those other things, you'll still be able to get.
Okay. So Will that mean new comments and stuff and ratings? How's that going to happen for Mario?
Not sure. Don't know.
And what they gonna do with that classic soundtrack there?
That's what I was about to say.
Yeah, that soundtrack is good.
I'm gonna need that.
The me thing is just pure greatness. That shit is so fire.
Man, the old Nintendo shop. The old Nintendo
somebody
shop
mixed it with Chief Keef. Man, I'm telling you, that shit was lit,
Yeah, if you
bro.
ever, don't you dare.
Man, boy, you think I'm lying? Play that thing.
I know you serious. And you gonna try to chop and screw it.
I opened it, my Hiko wall. Telling you.
What the hell is this?
Yes, somebody's asking. Yes, they remade Yakuza 1. It's called Yakuza Kiwami, if that's how you pronounce it.
Where was you at 15 minutes ago, fam?
He might not have been here.
Come on, Barry.
Matter of fact,
Why
I'm
you being
glad you
rude?
said that. If you just got here, we trying to get to 1,000 likes this episode. I think we hit our goal last episode. Let me see. We did. We got 1,078. So go on ahead. If you signed in and go ahead and hit that like button. We can move on now.
He straight up said, "Fuck Nintendo, that shit trash." Come on, you can't say that.
I mean,
hey, fuck the Miiverse, that shit trash. But not fuck Nintendo.
I can't argue against him. Not me
right now.
I mean, I respect that, Trey.
My thoughts on Nintendo are kind of jaded. I mean, I respect Nintendo for what they did for the gaming industry. Back in the day, of course, everybody had Nintendo. One of my first consoles was a hand-me-down from my cousin with a Super Nintendo. So, I still got love for Nintendo, but the recent shit that they've been doing, I'm not really walking with. I mean, ever since, I would say the Wii. Like, GameCube was dope, but Nintendo's always been against the grain. They've been putting shit on mini discs. They're putting shit on DVDs and people on Blu-ray. They're doing
without charges. You know what I'm saying? Ghosts.
Exactly. They're doing
not even making controllers for people with dyslexic fingers and shit.
Exactly. They're making
dyslexic fingers. We're not gonna skip.
What controllers you talking about? Wait.
We're not gonna skip past that at all, Ricky. Ricky, let me go ahead and take the gameplay out for a second so we can really ask you. I'm sorry to derail your whole shit, but Ricky. With this, I need you to understand. I need to understand.
Want me to say the M word? Proceed.
What?
Proceed.
You want me to say the M word? Proceed.
Emma.
Okay.
What, man? Man, you almost turned this shit. Nah, I ain't flipping it on me. Nah, I said the Emma, as in Michael.
It sound like you said.
No, I didn't. No,
it did.
All right, give me a second. The chat about to be lit. Let's go.
It did though, but Ricky, you my guy, so you good.
Let's go ahead and move on. But Garner came through once again. Let me read it.
Garner, you got to go through a screening.
Yeah, no, Garner, we always pre-screen your comments before we read your donation. We appreciate your support, your donations every goddamn show, as well as everybody else's donation, likes, and subscriptions and all that. But your comments with the donation be unreal. I'm willing to say, if I had to put a percentage out there with his donation message, there is a 60% chance that it is something that we can't even read out loud because it's that savage. And this is one of them.
It'd be too lit.
Yeah, man.
I'll give him 70.
90%.
70?
90.
Okay.
I think 90 a little bit.
Yeah,
wow.
man. I ain't reading that.
Andrew.
Man, I'm reading this comment right now, yo. What?
Yeah, no, you can't. Nobody gonna read that out loud.
Read.
No.
Bruh, that's all I'm gonna say.
It's fucked up.
No. No. Moving on.
So,
Xbox. Last week, Ricky had a lot of slander for the Xbox brand. This week, I don't know if he's going to do it or not, but I will say to all the Xbox fans out there,
GG.
the pre-order sales for the Xbox One are higher than any other Xbox console. This is courtesy of GamingIlluminati.com.
Okay.
Man, you can get this shit with Crackdown.
I got a question, though.
Yeah.
Why?
What game is that?
That is the question. This is Wolfenstein. It's supposed to come out November 7th for $500. We know that. We know it's supposed to have some 4K games. Now, I don't want to get into all the technical stuff about checkerboard and all that because nobody gives a fuck. But
wow,
it's supposed to be. It's true. Like, only people on YouTube care. People on the street don't even know what that means. There is a list of 110 games that will support the high resolution, close to 4K or better textures, so on and so forth. Now, to answer KingDub's question, why is this the most pre-order Xbox console. To date, I don't know. I don't know how, because I feel like, where are the numbers? They didn't release them.
When did the Xbox 360 launch?
2006. Which it was a great year for that console, by the way.
Like, didn't that launch around Halo 3?
Can't remember.
I could not tell you.
I'm pretty sure like Halo 3 was about to come out.
Launch titles. We'll look at that real quick, just to.
Viva Pinata, boy.
I remember that actually.
Yo, I'm gonna need Xbox to bring back Fusion, for instance.
It didn't come out as a launch title, but it
didn't come out, but it came out close to.
Maybe.
Trey, I think that studio closed.
Oh man, bring them back, bro.
I'm gonna double check.
But considering where we are this generation, for $500, you got to consider like the original Xbox One was $500, and the Xbox One X is way better than that, and there's no Kinect that you're basically forced to get, even though it's kind of unnecessary for a lot of people at this point in time. So I wonder if a lot of the people who have the original Xbox One are pre-ordering this and doing a trade up. I wonder how many of these users are actually going to do basically a swap to get the new one. Because I don't think it's a bad idea at all. If they're going to give you $200 to trade in your original Xbox One, I don't think that's necessarily a bad deal if you don't mind spending an extra $300 with the $200 to get that Xbox One. And I don't know what the console comes with. I don't know if it comes with
it comes with health insurance, Phil Spencer's autograph. It comes
power
with
cloud.
Everything except games. So yeah, my bad, yo. And the fucked up part is I talk shit now, but I'm buying it. So
man.
Did it come with Windows 10?
Nah, move on, man.
It comes with look, bro. It comes with Windows 10. That shit comes with Windows 11 on i9.
I'm about to say that it comes with a graphics card.
Bro, if it came with Windows 10, that would actually be a dope deal. Like I'll buy Xbox One X with Windows 10.
So remember the Xbox One, the Xbox One S? That shit had a deal. That shit came with a flat screen TV for $500.
I remember that, bro.
And they were doing it with laptops.
And I remember they had, if you bought a Surface tablet, I thought it came with an Xbox One. I recall us doing a deal like that.
Yo, them deals was crazy, bro.
That's when I was. That's when I was back.
Yo, but if you tell them, yo, but can I get some games with it? Yo, you reaching? You're already giving out too much.
You reaching, yo.
You're asking for too much now. We're giving you guys TVs and fucking Surface Pros, but you want games?
I saw an article that said it was on N4G. So
not GG.
So just listen. Just take that with a grain of salt. All right, it was from N4G. It says something, because, they put opinion pieces more often than not. A lot of their stuff is becoming opinion pieces, or it has already become opinion pieces. It said something to the effect of Xbox is now working on games, exclusives, that are good to play co-op with family on the couch and something else like that. And if that's so, they pointed out,
are they trying to be Nintendo?
Sea of Thieves and a couple other games, which I don't know right off the top of my head. But I was just like, if that's what they're doing, great. We're still waiting to see some more of those games. I don't even know how an article like that could come out so far with what they've been putting out. I don't think anybody but Nintendo's been working on games that could be played primarily on the couch with friends and stuff like that. So I don't even know how they could even make an article like that, but that's that N4G action right there, baby. That's what they do.
Did it say opinionated on the top?
It never says that, though. It never says
Some of them do now. It says opinionated piece, or it says reach, because that's what they do sometimes. They start reaching.
It say reach piece?
Yeah.
It say, hey, yo, that's an excellent title, a reach piece. All right, look,
that's their new tag.
Let me look at some of these.
Each for the
So I mean, I would be fine if Microsoft were making games like that, family-friendly games, but we don't know if they're working on anything. Like, there's no news coming out from them about. I mean, of course they are, but we don't know. Like, why is that the thing that is coming out that they're working on?
All right, so I'll tell you this much. I clowned them, but I know a lot of shit with what they're doing. So the fucked up thing is this: they came out Loftus, one of the damn, I forgot the strategist or someone part of communications with Microsoft, came out saying that it was a mistake announcing Crackdown 3. So they said that was a mistake, that they're no longer going to announce games unless like they're around 6 months or so.
Great.
To come out, which is good. But Phil Spencer already have studios making first-party games, but they won't be out till anytime soon. That was up until E3. The problem is now, if you see the transition over from where they were at 360 to now, you don't notice now they're now in talks with PlayStation, and they just reached out to Nintendo about cross-playing. But when they were leading or top dogging, like they didn't give a fuck about that. I just think with them doing games and all these services, that should have been primary from the get-go. But that wasn't their case, and that it wasn't the case. Period. But I'm still buying it. That's what I do, bro.
That's what people don't
I ain't buying
understand.
nothing.
I'm still buying this
That don't
shit.
mean I ain't gonna buy it. I'm just gonna talk my shit when I do it. It's just like, you know, your mom should tell you to do something. You might have some words, but it's gonna get done. That's pretty much how I treat these consoles and most of these games. I ain't gonna lie, yo. I gotta be pretty disinterested to totally skip a console or a game at this point. Like, I don't know. Anyway,
Yeah, no, I'm gonna buy it.
let me check and see where we at. If you just arrived to the show, shout out. Thanks for coming through. Pardon my lag said no games on Xbox. Y'all ready for this 4K Spotify? Damn. He donated with an Xbox slander message. See ya. If y'all like Yakuza, you should check out Fist of the North Star. I think it's by the same people. Let me write that down, actually.
Yeah, I just put that in my my
That has a
notepad.
game?
Good looks on that.
Apparently.
Yeah, the studio that does Yakuza is doing the Fist of North Star game, so it should be lit.
Okay. Sound like
I know
the
that
internet
anime is
clean
crazy.
now.
Yeah, I know. I had some production issues, but we getting there.
Dub, will you say something? I'm sorry.
Oh, I was saying that anime is crazy. So I would just imagine how that game would be. That anime is just filled with blood and gore and stuff. So I'm hoping.
I'm thinking that's why it's perfect, and I'm thinking that's why they probably agreed to do it, because Yakuza is fucking crazy, and you know, off the wall, and it's just kind of weird at times, but it's fun. And you know, I could actually see them doing the Fist of North Star game, so I'm looking forward to it.
Outland Gaming says Xbox 360 was better than PS3. They both did well in different things. Now it's Xbox is only doing well with services.
For me, I prefer PlayStation 3.
PS3, PlayStation had a lot of great exclusives, and Xbox had the online social multiplayer aspect on lock with great internet and great support for all the FPS games. It was an FPS haven. So they both did something that the other could not do as well. So that's why that generation worked. This time around, it just seems like Xbox is trying to catch up, and they've lost some of the edge. You know what I mean? Party like cross chat, party chat, and all that. PlayStation straight uses it, and now Xbox doesn't have some of the same advantages. So anyway, let's move on, because you know, the Xbox slander cannot continue, and I don't want to get Ricky hyped up. He be waiting for. Is this something funny, sir? If you got a note, share it with the rest of the class.
Xbox suck.
Well, listen, I was gonna say, they got a Xbox Play back subscription where you're able to play Xbox games. Man, fuck it, just continue, bro.
No, complete your thought. Complete it. It was so funny. Share the note with everybody.
Yeah, you took your meds, bro.
Damn.
I'm sorry, man.
Damn.
Oh, all right. So, back to N4G. It relates to the next topic. One thing I did see is they had an article. I don't really use N4G too much, but I do look if it's a dry week, because ain't really nothing going on, and we need articles to talk about. They did have a question, which was the topic of the article, that I felt was interesting. The title of the article says, "What does exclusive even mean anymore?" And in the article, the guy talks about, you know, being a kid and going all the way back to Nintendo and Sega, and how when it said exclusive, it meant you ain't playing this nowhere else, period. He went back to 1991 with this. Now he's saying, well, he was also saying exclusives really drove the industry in those times as well. He's saying now the word exclusive gets tossed around so much, and it has a bunch of modifiers, buzzwords, and other shits that people just custom make for arguments, that the word exclusive doesn't really mean much anymore. And in this article, he has the word exclusives, and he has a couple modifiers that have been added to the word. Now, in my opinion, originally, up until the last 3 years, even 2 years, when somebody said exclusive, when it came to games, that mean only here. If you, for y'all sneaker dudes, if somebody says, a store says you can only get these sneakers here, that's what it meant. But when it comes to games now, they have what he has on his list. He has exclusive, right? One platform, that's it. Then he has console exclusive, which means it might come out on PS4 and PC, or Xbox One and PC. That's a console exclusive. He has console launch exclusive, which is the game will come out on one platform and PC, but then the other platform is going to get it. Then it was exclusive content, which is everybody gets the game, but only some or only one of the platforms get a piece of DLC that the others don't get. And now Ricky always laughs about this, but there is now something called marketing exclusives, where it's going to be on all the platforms, but they're only going to show it on, say, for example, Xbox. And the example he gave was like Madden. They did it with FIFA, where
I think Anthem was a marketing exclusive also.
Anthem they reached, yo. They were like EA's exclusive to Microsoft's first game trailer.
So many people thought and still think that Anthem is going to only be on Xbox.
Right, and I don't blame them. The way it's shown, it looks like, yo, this is only on Xbox or this is only on PlayStation, but it's not. So yeah, they get marketing deals where they get an opportunity to show the game and just on that platform. Then you have the pre-order exclusive, where there are stuff for certain platforms that you can only get for that platform with a pre-order bonus. And then there's this is fucking ridiculous. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Then there's the retail exclusive, where it says applies to DLC and all other in-game content, but it limits to those who purchase the game through a specific retailer. So you might get a pre-order from Target that you can't get at Best Buy because you can only get it at Target, but Best Buy has something else. And then there's the worst exclusive, in my opinion, is the timed exclusive, which is totally worthless. It's not an exclusive, and you're only going to have it for a while. Eventually, it's going to be everywhere. So with that being said, what do y'all agree with this? I completely agree with this. The word exclusive is it doesn't mean shit anymore when people can just come out and make 9 different modifiers for exclusive.
I think it doesn't mean shit. Only like those other exclusives, in my opinion, only matter if we let them matter. Like if we as a gaming community say, no, that's not a damn console exclusive, that's on PC too, it's not an exclusive, you can play that on PC too, then it just doesn't matter. Like for me, exclusive will always mean you can only legally play this game on this one console. And I especially hate console exclusive, that term, because of the fact that it totally like ignores PC as being its own entity of things. Because we're acting like PC doesn't have exclusives of their own. Like you can't play League of Legends or Dota or CS:GO on a console. So I don't care about those other buzzwords and other things that they have. Exclusive will always mean to me you only play this one game on this one console or PC.
I completely agree with that, bro. Now I feel like these other little these other things that they're doing is like just cut it out. Like we know what an exclusive is, and at the end of the year, like when they're counting up how many exclusives that you have, if your shit's on more than one platform, it's not an exclusive. All of these other little words, just you're trying to be technical with it. But if we going off what an exclusive is you can't get it nowhere but here. So that's how I've always looked at it, and yeah, it kind of. It don't really bother me too much, but it kind of irks me a bit when people be, but it's on PC, but it's still a console exclusive. What is that? No.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think people are trying to feed into that window. Oh, well, I'm gonna still give Microsoft that because no, Windows 10 and Xbox One are two different things. I don't want to start combining them now just because one community wants to now sit here and say that because I stood behind. I was even getting at. I didn't get at nobody, but even with Sony when they allow PlayStation Now on PC, did you sort of eliminate now the whole exclusive thing? But people don't want to talk about that.
Yeah.
So. It's funny, but I mean that whole exclusive shit only sucks because now that I'm on PC and shit, I would like to play some of these games on PC. Destiny 2 is amazing on PC. Them 60 frames and textures, boy, and this train. I'm muting myself.
See that train right there? That's a Ricky exclusive. Can't get it nowhere but there.
So my question is, do you think? And this is a question. I'm not making a stance, but do you think the reason why they have like they make like what they do is they'll make a game and they'll put it on PC more often than not. Do you think that's the reason they're doing that is because the PC crowd is getting like bigger? Like, you see what I'm saying? Like they'll say a game is an exclusive, but they'll be like, oh, it's a PC version that's coming out, but this is an exclusive to Sony. Do you think they do that more so now than
yes, with
3 years ago?
I'm gonna say yes with an asterisk because of the reason you said, because the PC platform is growing, it's cheaper, and whenever something becomes cheaper, more people buy it. You know, cell phones, Blu-ray players, 4K TVs, as stuff becomes cheaper, more and more people have access to it. They're not going to leave money on the table by not putting some of their exclusives on PC. I think when I say with an asterisk, I'm saying I think eventually a good majority of exclusives are going to end up on the PC platform as well as the one console that it originally was made for. It's just because we may get to a place one day where a lot more people just decide to make PCs. And it might not be no time soon. It could take 10, 20 years. I don't know when that time frame is going to be, but I do know that, you know, PC is coming. People can ignore it, but it's coming. Like,
if that happens, do you think more companies will try to make PC software? Like, you won't just see Microsoft Windows, you'll see like Sony PC software or like Nintendo.
Not. Leave that shit to the professionals. They might make like services, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you can only there might be like a Sony
and Blizzard and things like that.
Yeah, like you play Blizzard, Battle.net and all that, so that they can still, you know, get the money. Because what people don't understand is that if somebody buys a game on Steam like Dead Rising 4, Microsoft doesn't get that money. People keep saying it's a win for Microsoft because they got Windows. You do not have to have Windows to have Steam. Somebody buying a game on Steam, that has nothing to do with Windows, and they might have pirated Windows anyway.
Yeah. And they might have pirated the game.
Right. AJ, you got anything you got any input on this, bro?
Computer. If you wanted to, he's a round of shoes. I don't know. I just keep thinking about Cardi B when he lags.
But what I'm about to say, like with that PC thing, when y'all saying y'all feel like maybe in the future it's gonna be more people on PC. I don't know. Like, and what I'm about to say is
people on PC though.
But I would always feel like there's always gonna be like those core people that don't want to make a PC solely because of, I'm gonna use myself as an example. They don't want to go through what I'm currently going through right now with the PC that I've just built. So I built my PC. I don't know what's wrong with it. It keeps going off. And so like in consoles, it's that safe space where you don't have to go through that. Even if what I'm going through is a small chance, they don't want to take that small risk of even having it.
But we're not gonna act like red rings of death don't happen. We're not gonna act like my PS4 Pro not freezing when I try to play a new game. Though. Like it's not. It's rare. Like it's different. It's rare, but it's still.
Wait. But the thing is, the odds of this happening is more on PC than with consoles, in my opinion.
Maybe.
That's actually opinionated.
I just wanted.
And I definitely added in my opinion at the end.
I want to say one thing about that. While I agree with Dub and you, Trey, the difference between a PC issue is if you built a PC, you need to first figure out what's wrong. You need to replace the part that was wrong and fix it yourself. That could become a problem, right? Where you need to diagnose your computer. You don't know if it's your power supply, your graphics card, your motherboard, your RAM. You need to go in and figure out which one of those pieces is bad and replace it. When it comes to a console having those problems, the red rings or whatever, you know you can just take that console and return it and get a new one because you know what the problem is and you know that one person is responsible for that problem. It's one company. Yeah. Well, you know what I mean? With the PC, like, because we use a PC part picker, we buy shit from Amazon and then all these other websites, and then we got all these different brands. I got about 5 or 6 brands inside of my PC. So that's 5 different people that I might have to go to if I have a problem. But with the console, oh, my PlayStation is messed up, my Switch is messed up, boom. I'm going to go to the store, either the store I bought it from, or we're going to go right with the warranty from the company that we bought it from. So I just think it makes it easier in those events to get stuff resolved than it is with the PC.
And to go on top of that, I'm sorry, but to go on top of that, that's just hard. That's just if you're having hardware issues. Let's say you want to play a game. Let's say that came out, let's say 3 years ago. You play that game, it might not come out. It might be in Steam. Everything cool. You buy it in Steam. That shit won't go full screen for whatever reason. You got to change the INI. You got to go in the settings, change the INAI, do the configurations, and then you got to launch it. And if it don't launch, then you got to see what's going on. So it's a hardware thing and a software thing.
I agree with that.
PC.
To be honest with you, I'm obviously on the fence with both, but I remember, Chase, we had a conversation, and we did say it's a little bit more better on the PC side. We both agreed. Support? As far as like if you do ever encounter any issues with your console, it's not at convenience that just anyone who owns a console could just bring it back to the store because of maybe people's warranties and whatnot. However that works. As far as PC goes, I do agree though. If there is hardware issues, that shit sucks too. You got to go through the same process. But if there's ever any technical issues, we actually can go ahead and fix it ourselves. Remember, there's always tweaks here and there. With say Dub's issue right now, almost every fucking game he has is unplayable. It is glitching on his PS4. So for whatever reason, for whatever price, it may not be at his convenience to go ahead and bring it back to the store because he may not even be able to get his money back or a different console. But as far as PC, if I have a technical issue, absolutely. But we did have a conversation. I remember this, and we agreed that we had to do ghetto fixes.
The ghetto. Let's make this very clear.
That's what I'm saying.
The PC got the ghettoest fixes of all time. They will ask you if you want to. Let's say you want to play. Here's an example. What's the game that's like infamous? Prototype 2.
Yep.
I cannot get this game to play on my PC. Period. I've had 2 different graphics cards, one AMD, one NVIDIA. This game will not run. I've tried so many fixes. One of the ghetto fixes that I'm talking about is to pull up the task manager, go to the process, right click it, change it to set affinity, and then tell it to only use 1 or 2 of your cores. That is so ghetto. These are the kind of things that you do have to deal with on the PC. And while it's not common these days software wise, it happens, but it's not as common as it is with the games that are like before 2013. Like if you go play some shit from like 2010, 11, 12, but don't let it be made by Activision, you gonna have these problems and you gonna be fixing stuff. But the other thing about that, Ricky, to your point, is we're kind of tech savvy. I'm tech savvy.
Oh no,
I did that for a job for a long time. So me personally, I would have an easier time dealing with a PC hardware issue than I would a console because I can just go in and fix it. I know what to do. I know what to look for. I don't know what to do with these consoles. And if something broke, I can't fix it myself. I can't.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I can't repair it. It depends. It's really based on the user, but I think most of the console people are not quite comfortable with PC quite yet, and it's going to be like that for a while. There's people that, like Trey said, I don't think they're ever going to want to get on PC. They just want to have one thing, and that's it. They don't want to go through all that other shit.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like, yeah, they just won't. I remember the conversation we had before, and I said it. This console is just so much easier to be plug and play. Literally, you plug up your HDMI cord, you plug it in, and you drop the disc in, and you're there. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's more that is always going to have that casual crowd and that simple crowd that are going to always do console. Not saying that's a bad thing, but it's always going to be console is always going to have that. It's always going to have that base. It's always going to be there.
Yeah, shit. I let the train run. I'm sorry. Too late. But yeah, I just think it goes both ways. To be honest, I think it's easier for console because obviously, like Barry said, it's a plug and play situation. For PC gamers, I can't say, oh, well, if you invest in a gaming PC, you should know. I mean, it's everybody's responsibility to understand how the PC scene works, or at least you have people around you who helps you. But if PC gaming generated $32 billion last year over PC parts alone, gaming PC parts generated, 32 or 3.2 billion. One of those. If they generated that much money last year in selling PC parts, yeah, that PC gaming is definitely on the rise. And what's making it even more popular is the fact these consoles are trying to push hardware so much that you even got people like Phil Spencer discussing his hardware and mentioning and putting focus on so much PC part hardware, and you're allowing people to really talk on YouTube about comparisons versus real gaming PCs. So overall, I think it's going to be like a 360 effect. Like everybody's going to try to invest in something, So, but definitely, I agree with Trey. Maybe not everybody, but PC gaming is definitely on the rise, and with controller support being at an all-time high right now, with Steam doing their crazy updates, it's becoming more and more relevant and easier for people to access PCs and gaming PCs with their games using their own controllers.
I need a controller. I ain't playing on.
But also, don't so I don't disagree with anything that anybody said, but also don't forget about people buying pre-made PCs and things like that you could easily just
that's absolutely
that
true.
They could easily get.
You're right.
And laptops, even though laptops, I feel like people get finessed.
Yeah.
I think people get finessed with gaming laptops.
I'd agree.
They get finessed with both, like.
No, if you buy a pre-build, if you buy a pre-build PC, I mean, chances are you're gonna pay expensive price. Meanwhile, 400 or 500. Meanwhile, the shit got a weak graphics card or some weak ass DDR3 RAM from like 2012. But as far as laptops go, I just feel like they're overpriced, man. Like Alien, I would know.
Don't do that. Yeah, guys, that's one thing we want y'all to come away with. If you're looking to get a gaming computer, please, I implore you, do not buy a gaming laptop. You will not get the best for your money. You will not be able to play games for as far as years. You can, if you build a PC today, you're not going to have to do anything. And whoever tell people you got to upgrade your card every year is a liar. And that's
just a luxury thing.
That's what we call a argument that they use that's low-hanging fruit because they feel like it's easy to use. That shit is whack. It's out of here. You do not have to upgrade anything. You can build a PC and keep it for, at the very least, for as long as the console generation. So if the PS4 and Xbox One are here 7 years, your PC can run on that. There's no point in buying a super expensive PC because a lot of the games aren't going to take advantage of the hardware anyway. When I say super expensive, I mean these dudes run around here with $5,000, $6,000, $7,000 PCs. It's not really necessary. By the time the games are going to take full use of that power, those parts that person bought are going to be a lot cheaper. So there's no point, fam. Like, do not buy no Alienware. Fam. Do not ask us what laptop to get. Because I'm going to tell you, if that's what you want, you can get it. But you're going to be playing Gwent from Witcher, and that's it. Facts. Like,
no, PC parts are constantly evolving and there's always new PC parts. We've seen like what, the 1080 Ti, 1050 Ti. We're probably gonna hear something else. We got AMD dropping parts. The i9 is dropping with an upgrade. I don't even know. Is once you get a built laptop, is it upgradable? Is it much easier? Or is it more expensive?
I don't even know if a lot of them are upgradable.
You know, like say you build your own laptop, you custom build, and if you want to upgrade parts,
bro,
I don't think you can upgrade a laptop.
And if you can, it might be expensive.
That's impressive. Who did that?
There's websites, believe it or not. There's websites of people trying to add on, but that's expensive as hell.
But expensive, bro.
You out here with custom laptops.
I got one guy at work, but his laptop is ass.
Let's go ahead and move it right along. I think AJ has returned from the lag. Just say one thing. Just say like a couple words. We want to check you. Go ahead, bro.
Did I play an instrumental?
No.
What?
No. Yeah, man. That shit was like.
Oh.
That shit is like FM radio, bro. Your shit is full. But let's go ahead and read this donation. Breeze the Great came through. $20, bro. Thank you so much. Late to the party, but better late than never. Sup, fan? What I miss? PS PlayStation all day. Hey, thanks for your support, bro. We appreciate that, Breeze. Yeah, AJ, go ahead and do that. We'll still be here, bro. Just join the call when you get back. Prophecy, happy birthday, bro. He donated on his birthday.
Happy birthday, Prof.
Hey,
F
happy
all
birthday,
that,
Prof.
God Squad, gang, birthday. He put BIRF day. That's the only way to say it. Birthday, what up?
What up, man? Happy birthday, bruh.
Birthday.
I feel disrespect. I got cut off by leg.
Cameron Milligan. I find myself watching your Black Ops videos when I'm eating dinners.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. I thought I was talking. I'm sorry. Damn.
Oh,
bro.
That?
I put a shock to your system.
Yeah.
Autobot roll up.
Bro, yo, shit. Hey, yo, you might want to check and see if you got any torrents loaded or something.
You ever seen Ghost Adventures and shit? It sound like they trying to hear anomalies and shit.
It do.
Yo, that's crazy.
Oh, you hear that? He
I
said
can hear it. It's trying to communicate.
He said he's here.
That's
And you hear a speaker.
But I was muted. Yo, happy birthday, Prof. You know what I'm
Happy
saying?
birthday, bro.
Happy birthday, lag. My bad, yo. It's not a good time to be.
You never hear that shit in Ghost Adventures? They be like, you hear that?
Moving. Oh, let's do a reaction. Let's do a reaction. I hope nobody's seen this already. Yeah. Oh, did I really?
Damn, bro, I already saw it. So I know.
All right. So what we have is. What did I just do, baby? What did I just do?
Yeah, who Jet just passed?
Full
Yeah, I
screen.
don't know. That was
Bop.
my window.
This
My
is
window.
the trailer for Injustice 2's getting rated. No surprise. In Hellboy. That's hot. They getting Hellboy. Let's watch.
Damn.
My
Dude,
Wi-Fi ass. Boy, this shit's frozen.
You can't see it?
Nah, like my whole damn Skype. Oh, this shit froze. But I can like talk. That's just ridiculous.
Shit look amazing.
Who was that?
I don't know who that is.
What the hell is this alien ass? What the hell?
I don't even feel like that's a character.
I don't think that's a character either. That's Hellboy.
Okay, smoke a cigarette with him. Rocket. No, that's definitely it. That's definitely got to be a character. It's gotta
Alien?
be. I think so.
It might be. It might be a
That
character
Hellboy
already in the
looks really
game.
good. I know it's a real short trailer.
Wait,
but
no.
Ain't no damn reaction channel. We reacting, baby.
See?
Nah, reaction
He
channel.
is a character. He's
So he's a new
Look how it
character
pulled
that's-
up.
What's the character's name though?
Yeah,
I
what's
don't
his
know.
name?
I
But
thought
that's
it was
definitely
on
a
here.
character. He walked up there.
It's
like,
Black Manta. I'm sorry, Black Manta. That's how you.
Oh yeah.
I never heard of that person a day in my life.
Nah, if I want to be one of the worst reaction channels, I ain't gonna do no trailers. I'm gonna wait until you work on the video for 20 hours
Oh
of your life.
shit, man!
and
Look
I'ma
how he
take
stepped
that
out that
shit.
water.
You just now seeing it, Trey?
Yeah, I gotta watch it on stream. You know, ghetto baby. But man, this motherfucker. That motherfucker came out there water looking official.
I don't know that alien. My man head. The way his head
Yeah,
is.
I hope that's a helmet.
He Aquaman villain.
Okay, so you put me
Aquaman
on.
got villains?
I don't know much about comics, period. More specifically, Aquaman. That Hellboy look clean though. That shit look good.
Yeah.
That shit look good. I want to see his moveset. They ain't got no gameplay though.
They don't got no gameplay. His
Hey,
mind
yo, I ain't
jump
gonna
kinda
lie.
crazy though.
Yo, but I bet they cold because, yo, Aquaman, yo, this is the only game ever that made Aquaman cold as shit. I ain't playing Injustice 2 yet, but Injustice 1, yo, Aquaman was cold.
It was cold. Oh, he whooped my ass on the walkthrough.
He was cold,
I ain't
bro.
want no problem with that dude.
I think they did that on purpose. They was like, yeah, we gonna make Aquaman a shit.
To be honest, it's actually a good thing because Aquaman gets shitted on so much.
That's what I'm
bro.
saying.
He gets
They did
shitted
that
on
on
so
purpose.
much. And matter of fact, it's kind of a good thing that they're doing it because also the game you said he was nice. I haven't played it, but they got a movie coming out, and I know I seen him in one of the I think it was Avengers or some shit, and Aquaman was actually looking dope. They got the dude that used to be Khal Drogo, so hopefully they can.
Oh, they got him?
rejuvenate.
Wait.
I got a question.
Excited as
Yeah.
fuck.
Yeah, Khal Drogo Aquaman.
Can we say
that's my
that?
favorite dude.
Can we say that NetherRealm Studios have again reinnovated the whole fighting game experience?
Hell no. No, you'll never hear me say that.
Specifically with the story modes.
Okay, I can't argue
single player story modes, because every fighting game used to just be an arcade ladder. What they did with Mortal Kombat 9. Was it 9? Yeah, 9. Now every other fighting game does it now with the whole cinematic story.
Are they the first people to do? Did Dead or Alive have a story before them?
Hey, wait,
they had a story, but it wasn't told that way.
What about King of Fighters? Wait, really? You know what? I guess
I'm not saying a story, but I'm saying a whole cinematic where it's literally you can tell that the style that they did it in, where the cutscenes literally are like the fights themselves. And then the transition is just that smooth, is what I'm saying.
You ain't say that the first time. Now I'm with you. That's what
I'm saying now. Like, are they the first people? Can we say that NetherRealm Studios changed the whole fighting game like scene? Because not every fighting game is doing that. Marvel Injustice, obviously that's them. Mortal Kombat, that's them. Marvel vs. Capcom is doing it, which looks dope as fuck. That trailer look cold. I ain't gonna lie. I saw that story, the trailer. That shit looks hard.
I mean, that's one other game that's not.
Every fighting game is doing it.
But to be honest,
I mean, you name one other fighting game though that wasn't made by them.
I'm unqualified to answer that question because I don't even play fighting games.
Let me ask this: did any of the Dragon Ball games do it before? I don't know. I've only played the new ones.
Kind of, sort of.
Not the Budokai ones. I mean, it was just in chapters. It was just like, all right, go to chapter next one. Budokai.
Xenoverse.
I see people in the chat say Barry reaching. Somebody saying hell no. I don't know.
Okay. I don't know where they're at. I don't know where they're at in his statement though to say he's reaching.
Well,
you know it because the chat is behind.
They're a little behind. They might not. He fixed it. No, he definitely fixed what he said. He definitely. Like the transitions and all
that. It's not. That's what I'm saying. Not with the not with just having the story mode.
Wait, I think Soul Calibur might have done that.
Maybe.
Well,
I can't think enough to.
All right, so let's repitch the question to the audience because
so
they keep giving
what I'm saying is, with Mortal Kombat, if we remember how Mortal Kombat 9 did with the integrated cutscenes, telling the story, integrated cutscenes with the integrated fighting all together. Is NetherRealm Studios innovative to that point where now it seems like every other fighting game is taking that route?
Let me help you out, Barry, because you the second time you said it was better. You want to say what you just said, but you want to say, are they the innovators of having the full cinematic cutscenes that transition into the fight straight from the cutscene? That's the very important piece that you got to put in there, because with that, that's going to make it harder for them to find another game. Because I'm sure other games have had cutscenes, right? Like
cutscenes and stories.
But these cutscenes transition directly into a battle, so you're watching.
Tekken did do it. I don't think anybody did it as smoothly as NetherRealm has been doing it. But there have been fighting games that did it.
That's the question. He wanted
not just cutscenes. Not just cutscenes. Not just cutscenes.
He said Def Jam.
But
I said that. Wait a minute. I said that and Dub kind of laughed at me.
That's not a bad. It's not a bad answer at all. It's on PS2 and.
That's because I never think of Def Jam as a fighting game.
It is.
I mean, but it is.
I never played them. So.
Oh no, Def Jam Vendetta, Def Jam Fight for NY for sure had cutscenes that transitioned into a fight. They weren't as seamless. Obviously, there's load screens and different things like that. So it's not like this. But if they had the technology at the time, they would have been able to do it. So I think that's a good answer.
That is a good answer.
It's not quite the answer because of the technology, but that is a good answer, yo.
You ain't got the answers, man. In my back. Can you hear me? You ain't got the fucking
Quentin, we're not going for other games. Obviously, Max Payne 3 is a great example of a game that transitions. I was playing Max Payne and
I was just strictly fighting games.
Yeah, you know what's crazy?
Max Payne.
He came back, but because he wasn't lagging, I didn't know who it was.
Yeah, he's good.
I'm back. No,
good.
But Max Payne 3, I even though this is not fighting games, but man, Max Payne 3 got some damn good transitions. Like
I didn't even know I was playing a couple times because it looks so much like the cutscenes on a couple of them.
I think, now that I'm thinking about it, I think it's just the technology allowed it to happen to make it seamless like that.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? I think the technology started to develop. Think about Mortal Kombat 9. Mortal Kombat 9, if I'm not mistaken, it came out later in the cycle of that generation. So I really think it was just the technology. That's what they always wanted to do, but the technical limitations just was stopping it from there. So I guess that makes sense.
Walking W, I agree with you. Beast Boy got to be in Injustice at some point.
Let's see. We're gonna move on from this. We're y'all waiting on the 2K and Call of Duty stuff. We ain't quite there yet. We getting there. Just a couple more. Actually, it's coming up soon here. I want to get people's reactions to the Assassin's Creed.
I'm back.
I can't do it, yo. G, I know how to do the Ubisoft voices to a T. It's crazy.
Assassin's Creed, the new textures. We bought it. We knew the new model. New assassin.
Yo, I watched G a whole video of them doing that shit, bruh. My God, I was rolling,
that shit
bro.
was so on point, though. He said each L would be individually modeled. Shout out to the game Illuminati, man.
Yeah, shout out to GI, man.
I'm gonna watch later, bro. I gotta watch it again.
But we got the Assassin's Creed Festival has entered Final Fantasy 15. This is not a fan-made trailer. This shit here is real. There is Assassin's Creed characters in some type of mode or festival or event or DLC or story part in Final Fantasy 15. Jesus, look at the Final Fantasy.
So I understand what they're doing.
How does that even happen?
Bro,
so the thing about this,
why did it happen? Go ahead, Dub.
So this is something. If you're in Japan, right, this would be 100% normal because Japan always has events like this. Like if there's a MMO that I play, Phantasy Star Universe 2. I mean Phantasy Star Online 2. I think that's what it's called. And like every other month or so, they'll have events for like anime and things like that, where they'll incorporate different anime and things like that, and you get different anime gear. It's not this extreme where they actually changed the gameplay though. Like this is dope. They actually changed the gameplay, so it's like Assassin's Creed. But like Japanese, I guess they love to pay homage to things that they really respect. Yeah. And I guess Square Enix just like the Assassin's Creed gameplay so much. Like I don't know why you respect Assassin's Creed, but I guess they liked Assassin's Creed so much that they decided to
So they replicated everything?
Yeah, it looked like it.
Did they replicate the lag? Did they replicate the bugs?
I hope not. It's free, guys.
That's authentic.
It's free today up to January 31st. So you want to get it before then. If you wait till after January 31st of 2018, it'll probably be paid. Or I don't know if it's just going to go away altogether, but this is free. If you have Final Fantasy, nobody asked for it. Nobody saw this coming. I don't know how they did this. It might actually be pretty good, but the shit seems kind of random. It looks, I ain't gonna lie, it looks better than it sounds. I ain't saying it looks right.
It don't have frame drops. I'm not buying it. It's not a real Assassin's Creed.
It's not a real Assassin's Creed remake.
A real Assassin's Creed, it would have frame drops. It would have been buggy as hell.
You would have been stuck inside a wall.
I understand what it is. It's like a
it's like it's just an event to pay homage. Yeah,
that's actually like, if I'm a fan of that game, which I actually like Final Fantasy 15. It's nice. It's nice, but it's just random as shit. But it's nice.
It's free. I'm not complaining.
Exactly.
Yeah, if it's a free update, fuck it. I'm only trolling my That's lit.
I hope this is good. Yeah, you good. I hope this is good, and I hope it does well, because we might see other, like, additions to games from other games that we're not expecting if they do this right and it gets good critical reception. I'm just saying, it wouldn't be such a bad idea if it's done correctly. That's what anything. Go ahead.
Okay, real quick. Like what Doug was saying, I believe he's on the money with saying it was an homage, because this something similar happened with MGS4, where there's an Altair costume in the game, and it's in Peace Walker as well. They're like, why the hell is this Assassin's Creed shit in there? And I guess at the time it was a promotion thing with Konami and Activision, but Kojima fucks with Assassin's Creed, so I guess they put his costume in the game as like a alternate costume. So yeah, this is not the first time I've seen this done. I mean, Assassin's Creed, the idea is kind of revolutionary. When the first game came out, even though I think the first game is ass, like mechanically, but I did give it credit, as an idea, and it did improve on that idea with 2. But yeah, this ain't the first time I've seen, Assassin's Creed stuff in another game. I've seen this in MGS4 and Peace Walker. I just want to throw that in real quick. Alright, y'all can go ahead.
When does
knowledge and shit?
I ain't know that.
When does Assassin's Creed come out?
I think October 27th, if I'm not mistaken.
I'm gonna go ahead and just be sure on that. It's October 20. Yep, you on the money. October 27th.
I think I might know why it's free then. It makes sense if Assassin's Creed did this or if Ubisoft did this. They may have thrown a little money at Square Enix in order to do a festival, in order to like advertise their game a little bit.
That's not,
because this just puts more buzz.
That's not bad, yo.
On Assassin's Creed, like if this is where companies are doing, developers are doing to work together, like I like this.
It has to be good though. What my fear is that they take promo from other publishers or studios and they just put some shit in and it don't work at all and it's garbage. I don't want to see that, but that right there,
I don't think
Square Enix is gonna. I gotta look at that, yo.
I don't think Square Enix is gonna have add something to like their baby game. Like this is their life. This is their life game. This is what everybody knows Square Enix for. I don't think they're gonna add something to their game that's just like total BS and it's not gonna be good at all. So I'd expect it to be good. If it's not, then I don't know. I would be upset.
It's pretty
disappointed.
Bad. But all in all, I guess we'll update y'all on our opinions if one of us plays it. My girl might play that. I'm gonna tell her when she come up here.
I'm getting Final Fantasy 15 again when it comes on PC.
It's not gonna hurt. It's free. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not bad at all. We got a couple of donations. Let's go ahead and read these. We're gonna skip that song.
You leave that hunk of junk in my plant, you better think again. You can't come in here and manhandle our power.
We're gonna get the people what they want. We about to get to this 2K. Hold up, Trey. Don't do it. I know you ready. Davion Davis dropped the donation. He said, "Hold this money, fam." Yo, we appreciate that again. This dude, he changed his name a couple weeks ago to Eugene Money to GOAT. What's up, guys? Excuse my absence last week. Your boy tried to be a sports scientist. Been studying 4 years. I'll train it to dunk like Miss Carter in 2008. We appreciate that, bro. Eyes Knight returns once again with another donation. Zucky G coming through. He changed his profile pic. He said, "I just need a few animes to drop a game on next gen." Bleach. Is that Inuyasha?
Inuyasha. Yep, you said it right.
And Full Metal. Yeah. Okay, and Full Metal Alchemist.
Yo, I actually gotta watch that.
I'm into anime games now because the stories be deep, man, on these games, bro. Like, I'm starting to realize
watch Steins Gate.
Man, I'm gonna tell you what.
Watch it, man.
I'm gonna tell you what. I'm so excited for Dragon Ball FighterZ. I don't know what to do myself.
I think you ain't the only one, bro.
Cause I'm dead ass. I really think this is gonna be the best Dragon Ball game since Tenkaichi 3. I'm for real.
Right.
Maybe. I could agree with that.
Xenoverse 1 is way better than 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, Xenoverse was dope at the time. Like, I'm not really into RPGs like that or MMOs, but it was a cool concept. But I just like the gameplay of Tenkaichi 3 the best. So even over Budokai 3, even though those two are still the best DBZ games to me, but I just take Tenkaichi 3 mainly because of the roster and the gameplay is so fast, man. I used to play that shit like for 2 years straight on my PS2.
Okay.
But yeah, because they actually have a beta for the Dragon Ball FighterZ. It's a private beta. Like you could sign up on the email. I think it was like a week old. You could sign up on the email and they might throw you a oop to the private beta for Dragon Ball FighterZ, but I'm so fucking happy for that game, man. It looks beautiful. Like the people who did Guilty Gear is doing that.
Yeah, Guilty Gear and Blaze Blue.
Yeah,
That
so
art style, it's probably the best looking Dragon Ball Z.
I
It's one of
thought-
the best looking fighting games I've ever seen.
I thought that art style and that gameplay, that Marvel vs. Capcom style gameplay, is perfect for Dragon Ball Z. I thought it was perfect.
Damn.
Hey man, you can tell me shit, yo. Xenoverse 2, you can turn Super Saiyan 3. What my creator do, man? Fuck all that
Don't
shit.
your hair still look the same though?
But why was
Like
they
every-
showing us cutscenes from the first game? That shit bothered me.
Bro, listen, let me tell you something. I made a Super Saiyan. That looked like me. That's why I don't give a fuck.
You sound
So
real
you mean-
aggressive right now.
Yeah, you mean to tell me because you can make a black Super Saiyan, it's the GOAT?
Yes.
And yo, you sound like how you look in your pic.
He do. So angry. Let me go ahead and read off these last 2 donations. Jack Fenton
I
came
ain't
through.
gonna-
He said they could combine Assassin's Creed and Final Fantasy, but we still can't get Kingdom Hearts 3. Bro, it's next year. They announced it. Just hang on, Jack. Zeffy G with a second donation. He said, yo, who talking with that low-ass, ashy, Debo-ass voice? Or deep-ass voice?
Damn. Who the...
Damn, they talking about me though?
We don't even know. All right, so
Yeah,
for
he
those that have
would.
been waiting, the last 2 topics for the show are 2K18 and Call of Duty World War II beta. This could get interesting. We brought Trey on specifically because he wanted to talk about 2K and all things 2K. So the first thing we have 2K related is, I'm not going to read all of these, but they have released some of the rosters. It might be all the rosters for some of the all-time 2K teams. The all-time teams are excellent, by the way. It's not just like, you know, before on some of the games they would have like the 2000 Sixers or 2001 or things like that. Now they have basically all the great players that have ever played for that team that they could license for anyway. And they've made teams out of that. So like when I say that, I mean if we go with the 76ers, the all-time Philadelphia 76ers, just to name a few players, we got Allen Iverson, Julius Erving, Wilt Chamberlain, Andre Iguodala, Hersey Hawkins, Hal Greer, Billy Cunningham. Down, and it's still, the roster's
I
kind of
forgot
long.
Charles Barkley ain't on the game, but
Do they got Rasheed Wallace though? That's all I.
Nah, he not on Detroit.
no.
Nah.
They
They
got-
never going. What the hell?
They got Daryl
But
Dawkins
just-
and they got Aaron McKee. They
Just wait.
miss me with that all
Aaron
time.
McKee.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie to you. It's like this. I
told
don't
you
know.
this is
Look, I don't know if you can use these teams online. But if you playing online, and if you see somebody pick the all-time Lakers, please leave. Don't do this to yourself.
Oh,
Stop
so
it. You need
I
help.
was-
What they're
I was
probably
about to
gonna do-
say, Trey.
What they're probably gonna do is how they have the classic teams right now. They did it for the last 2 years. If you do play now, you gotta be like one of the third best top tiers out of 10 to even get to use the classic teams.
Bro, because look, the all-time Lakers team would sweep any team in a series of 7. So don't do this to yourself. If you think the Hall of Fame's cheese, wait till you got Shaq.
We ain't gonna
wait
read
till you
that.
got Magic Johnson throwing Shaq lobs.
Yeah, we gotta
Don't
hold
do
on.
this.
We gonna get to the Lakers. Go ahead, AJ. I know you're trying to say something.
No, I was just saying, just imagine they had 2 Kobe's on the all-time Lakers. They could if they wanted to,
They could
but
do
just
that.
imagine.
I mean, they could have 2 or 3 Jordans on the. They could have 3 Jordans for the fucking Bulls. That would be ridiculous, though. I'm glad they didn't do that. They just took, you know, one of the best, if not the best, version of that player. And obviously, some of these players are on multiple teams, right? We got Milwaukee. They have Ray Allen. He was a monster for the Bucks, you know. But they also have Kareem. They got Greek Freak, Michael Redd. That motherfucker Michael Redd was out here. His 3-pointer was beautiful. I mean, people might not be impressed as much these days because Curry has pretty much raised the
I
bar
remember
so
Michael Redd
high.
was balling.
But Michael Redd was nice from 3.
Lefty.
Hey, Chase, are you gonna do the all-time Blazers? Because I got something to say about
We're
that.
gonna go down. I'm gonna go down. I ain't gonna do all the teams. We'll do a couple. We can do the Blazers. Let's get down to the Bulls though. The Bulls, obviously, you got to throw Derrick Rose, MVP Derrick Rose, in there with a 94. 99 Michael Jordan, 96 overall Scottie Pippen, 93 Dennis Rodman, 93 A-Train for that's what I mean. Is it artist?
Artist Gilmore.
I just call him A-Train. They got Jimmy Butler on there, and like the benches for these teams is crazy. They got Joakim Noah, Luol Deng, Horace Grant, Steve Kerr. Let's get down to the Trailblazers because you wanted to read those.
Yeah, because I got something to say about that.
This is what I'll also do.
they
'Cause we're not gonna read all these. I'm gonna post the link to the actual list of all-time teams for y'all to read. I'll put it in the chat, and I'm gonna also add it to the description so y'all can see that. That should help a lot. It's going to take you to a Forbes website. These Blazers, though. Where's Portland?
I got something to say about that.
Hold on. Before you go, real quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
To the dude in the chat that just told me that the all-time Bulls will beat the all-time Lakers, please stop smoking crack.
Wait, we didn't read the Lake. That Bulls team is something serious. Don't get me wrong.
It's serious, but
It's
the
all
Lakers
right.
team, their bench is all 90.
But the Lakers' second unit gonna mess up.
Well, we gonna have to read it so that they understand it. Don't get me wrong. The Lakers team, the bench is just too long. And everybody should know at this point that the majority of the time the bench players are the people that win you your playoff games, your rings, and all that stuff. The starting five, they have a job to be just what they are, superstars, and that's what they do. People expect nothing less. But them bench dudes that come in and they make the difference, that's how people win these games. So consider that. But all right, the Trailblazers, they got this is the starters. Damian Lillard, 89. Clyde Drexler, 96. Drum Kersey, 87. LaMarcus Aldridge, 89. Bill Walton, 90. Bill Walton, 95. I don't know about that. I don't know about all that.
Bill Walton was a beast.
He was a beast, but a 95, my G?
Yeah, that's kind of high.
That is a little bit high. They got Kiki Vandewidge on here. Come on, bro. Zach Randolph, 85. Go ahead.
Another fun team would be the all-time Rockets too. I could see that.
Oh, hell yeah.
Well, AJ, when you come back, I'm gonna let you touch up.
I just thought about it. With 95,
I'll let you chime in on these. Yeah, and like, bro, that's hot. A 95, my G.
Man.
All right, let's read the all-time. Go ahead.
That was the Trailblazers. They got Brandon Roy.
No, they don't.
Now I don't know they put Roy in there, but not because he was only short-lived. But Roy was that dude, bro.
They got Isaiah Ratter on here.
My dude. But put Roy in the game. Yeah, you right. Put Roy in the game.
You got Isaiah Ratter in this bitch.
Ain't that a Seahawks receiver?
Who?
Kersey.
Jerome.
I don't think so.
You just came through like crazy right there.
Brandon Roy was my second favorite shooting guard in the league.
His name Jermaine Kersey.
That injury.
A curse.
Let's go up. We're gonna need to end it off with the we're gonna read the all-time Spurs, and then we're gonna read the all-time Lakers. And if you want to see the rest, you either go into the description and click the link, or I'm gonna post it in the chat one more time for those that have missed it. There you go, full list. Okay, so all-time San Antonio Spurs. Obviously, you got Tony Parker starting, George Gervin, 96 overall.
Hey, Iceman was cold.
He was. He literally was cold.
Iceman
but like
cold,
a 96, bro. That's high as shit.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Like it's the same. David Robinson has a 96 as well.
You know how many points he scored in one quarter without no 3-point line, man? I might agree with that one, man.
Okay.
George Gervin was getting bucked.
Kawhi Leonard, Tim Duncan. This team is clean, man.
Yeah.
This team
Robinson
is nice. David Robinson, but I don't think David Robinson and George Gervin should have the same rating. I think David Robinson is better than him. But I realized that we can't, and I think people should try to really look at it like you. I don't think we can look at the player ratings and then compare those ratings with other players necessarily.
It's impossible.
It's first of all, it's hard to do that, but I mean, purely off attributes, I feel like there are some attributes that are not accounted for because it's just not something that's on the games, and that might affect the overall. But anyway, these Spurs are serious. They got Ginobili off the bench. They got Sean Elliott, Bruce Bowen with his. That dude be grabbing. He be grabbing the balls though, man. He dirty ass player, my G.
Bruce won't lockdown, bro. You being disrespectful. Bruce won't lockdown.
I don't know about Danny Green being an all-time Spur, man. They be jumping out the window.
They got Danny on there.
Yeah, 83 overall off the bench. I mean, if that's like your 13th guy, that's not bad at all.
Yeah.
All right, let's read these Lakers though. I know a lot of people hate LA.
And keyword: pay attention.
Is anybody
pay attention
under
to
90
big man he
overall?
names.
Nobody. No, they have people under a 90. But let me go ahead and I'm gonna read this.
Pay attention, people in the chat. Pay attention to the big man.
You know what?
Just along the big man that he
It's
named.
only right that we read these Knicks though. I'm gonna read the Knicks after LA.
Wait, yo. What about them shitty ass Dallas Mavericks? They only got Dirk in the 90s. Sad.
Damn.
Anyways, yeah, you can go. I'm sorry.
All right, so the Lakers, 99 overall Magic Johnson, outrageous. 97 overall Jerry West. 98 overall Kobe. 96 Kareem. 98 Shaq. That's the starting five off the fucking bench. Elgin Baylor. Yes, Elgin Baylor, 96 off the bench. James Worthy, 95 off the bench. George McCann, 94. Wilt off the bench, 91.
Off the bench.
Pau Gasol, 90. Gail Goodrich, 90. Dude, Derek Fisher's on here. Why, though?
And I keep seeing people saying the Celtics. So you want Bill Russell on Shaq?
Where's Robert Horry?
Robert Horry is on here, but he's
Is he on there? Oh,
no,
okay.
He's not. He's on another team. I think he's on the Spurs.
Robert Horry, the only reason Kobe won those rings.
Look, stop playing with me. But hold on. But look, I am a Laker fan, and I'm really not trying to be biased right now. Like I'm putting my fandom to the side. Look at what he named. Look at how many centers they have on the bench.
Wilt on the bench.
They got Wilt and Paul Gasol
Elgin Baylor on the bench.
Elgin Baylor. How can you sit here and say another team can beat that team? I really can't see another team beating them.
And we're not just talking about the starting five. You just go starting five, you have more of an argument for more teams. But if you talking about the team with the bench, bruh, that's ridiculous. You shouldn't even. That don't make no sense, bruh. Like when you have a 96 overall player that's not good enough to start, like
you got a dude that scored 100 sitting on your bench.
Yeah.
I'm back, yo.
All right. We're going to let you chime in about those Trailblazers right after the last thing we're going to read, guys. I'm sorry, I don't want to read all of the. I do want to read all of them, but we have to talk about ratings in a second. All right. Now we have the all-time New York Knicks, which I expect some heat. We got Wolf Frazier, 95. Allen Houston, 89. Was Allen Houston that good, though, to be a starter? A starter on the Knicks?
I ain't gonna lie. I can't even remember him like that.
We don't got that much players on
What shooting guard would you put over him?
Man, I don't know. I'm going to go down the list, and I'm going to just say some of the people that I think are better than Allen Houston. But we got Melo coming in at the number 3, 91 overall. Willis Reed, power forward, 94. Patrick Ewing, 95. That's a pretty good starting team. I don't even know. They got Bernard King coming off the bench, 89. John Starks, 88. Amari Stoudemire, 88. Earl the Pearl Monroe, 87. Mark Jackson, 87. Porzingis, 86. They got him as an all-time great New York Knick already. Crazy.
Because we ain't got nobody. It's just sad.
What you mean? The Knicks? Man,
he's great, but I'm saying all-time Knicks. But the Knicks we ain't got nobody.
Over, just all in history, overall have been one of the better teams in the league. Like, they haven't been good lately, but they're held to a much higher standard than a lot of teams in the league. It's like they're like the Cowboys. People want the Knicks to do well every season, and when they don't, they automatically call them trash. We could thank Phil Jackson for this foolishness. I'm not a Knicks fan, but he damaged them boys.
He said, "I need a Hoodie Melo."
A Hoodie Melo's a monster, dog. All right, AJ, go ahead and talk about the Trailblazers. I guess you wasn't too happy about it. Go ahead, though.
You straight, cuz? Good answer.
Damn.
Oh man.
All right.
He pulled a Kodak Black.
He did.
No, yo.
Oh, there you go.
Go ahead.
Hey.
Man, I hit the wrong button, but yeah. I was just saying, where the fuck is Brandon Roy at? I mean, this guy was just a monster, especially in 2K11. And for him not to get even his name mentioned for the all-time Trailblazers, man, get the fuck up out of here.
Well, I agree, but it's only because of the people that I see that it is on that list. And he could have been on there.
Yeah, but he still could be on the bench, at least.
That's what I'm saying. Good.
And also on the Knicks, you said Allen Houston's on there. Like, why?
He's the second. No, I mean he should be on the team, but as basically a starter, I don't think he should be starting. Like they're saying he's the best shooting guard the Knicks ever had. Like that's bold.
I can't really think of any that good shooting guard.
That's bullshit. I mean, he was on the last team that went to the finals, right? The Knicks team.
I mean,
when they go to the finals, what?
Oh, that Patrick Ewing team? I don't think he was.
No.
He wasn't. Clyde Frazier's on the Knicks.
Let me see. Because they could even move somebody around to get. Let me see.
But a name that also should have been on the list. I know Trey, you're gonna hate me for this shit, but Where is Chris Childress at? He 2-piece Kobe. Where is he?
Hey, look here, bro.
Chris Childs, not Chris Childress. Chris
He
Childs.
said
Chris Childs.
You think about Josh Childress.
Look here, man. He don't need to be on no game. How dare you touch a young goat like that? He don't need to be nowhere.
Kobe deserved it. It's my favorite player.
Nah,
That boy got
don't do that.
2-piece, little side of biscuits. He ain't know.
I'm over there. Kobe, fight back.
Yeah,
please.
Kobe don't want Kobe. Kobe,
please.
But overall, these teams as a whole look to be pretty good.
This is
nobody
a dope
beating that
mode,
Lakers
bro.
team.
And
Like who beat? Nobody beating that Lakers team. I don't even know why people are trying to argue that. That's crazy.
Yeah, and but one time, like I definitely want to give a shout out to 2K because according to a lot of people, 2K is the same game every year, which I don't understand. But this is dope. I'm glad that they brought this back into the game. I'm messing with it now. To be honest, I don't know how many people are gonna play with this. I feel like this is one of those things that it's like ratings. So you see a lot of people complaining about ratings, but all you do is play Park. Like, so why do you care? So, but I feel like these all-time teams. It's one of those teams that they're gonna debate. People are gonna debate like who should have been on there, but a lot of people aren't gonna use them. But with me, I could see myself using this as one like with some family come over and we doing if you want to switch it up or something like this. So I definitely agree. I'm definitely glad that they brought it put it on here.
Right. All right. Let's talk about some of these ratings. I know you put some images in the chat. Let me see if I can download these. Ricky, you good, bro? All right.
Yeah, I'm good.
All right, let me go ahead and save this. We're going to start it off with the shooting guards. First, shooting guards we have. I should put
James Harden.
I almost put shit.
Yo, why you got my pick there, dog? Yo, you sick.
Classic, yo.
You're sick, man.
That shit is
I
so
gotta say
classic.
too, man.
Don't ruin my childhood, man.
I'm sorry, but that picture is so funny, bro.
Oh, I can't wait, man. I'm putting that doll pick up.
No, don't do that. You're gonna expose yourself.
Do that to yourself.
All right, here we go. Let's go ahead and reset this. Bow. Top 10 shooting guards in 2K L10.
Are we doing shooting guards first? Okay.
Yeah. James Harden. I ain't mad. Nobody should be mad at that.
Definitely agree.
Yeah, it's fine.
You got Jimmy Butler coming in at number 2.
Mm-hmm.
Clay at number 3. I'm okay with this so far. We got DeRozan coming in. Bradley Beal, CJ McCollum. I mean, I think they did a good job with this, but I mean, it's D-Wade at 82. How do y'all feel about D-Wade being at 82?
I think
thought it was 84.
Rating was higher, but they bumped it down. Like, because you can see they put out another screenshot of D-Wade. They bumped it down. With the 82 rating, I'm cool with it. I don't have the biggest problem. I feel like shooting guards is one of the ones that they got. I think it might even be the most that they got correct. I like the shooting guard list.
I could agree with that. Anybody have any?
Current D-Wade.
What'd you say?
I said current D-Wade. I could see him being an 82, and I'm a Bulls fan. I could see him being an 82. I mean, he's at the tail end of his career. So the one problem I do have with, and we'll get to it, is the point guard. I think CP3 is a little too high for me, but we'll get there.
Okay. Hold on 1 second.
Well, you said, why is Booker so low? Yo, he's at 85. What the hell you want Booker to be?
That's not low. You want to be at 90?
He dropped 70 points. Okay.
Why? Because he dropped 70 points and still lost? Oh, my bad. Never mind, guys. I don't know basketball. I'm sorry. Anyways, can we talk about point guards now?
So, is there anybody y'all feel should be in the top 10 that's not in the top 10 with the shooting guards?
With shooting guards, I ain't gonna lie. For me, it'll be hard to debate anybody else because if we talking about talent wise, it's like the talent of the shooting guard position really has kind of dipped off. It's still a lot of talented people there, but it's just not as many compared to certain other positions. So I agree with this.
I think it moved to small forward. It used to be shooting guards was like the
small forward.
I think Tony Allen should be at 85.
Man, he ain't got no offense. He got the defense though.
Okay, Barry. Why you
first team all defense?
All right, top 10 centers. DeMarcus Cousins.
Let me go ahead and pull this one down.
Karl Anthony Towns, 91. Marc Gasol, 89. We got, how do you pronounce this dude's name?
Nikola Jokic.
Jokic. Because I was about to mess his name up. He got an 88. Rudy Gobert.
Gobert.
We're going to go with Gobstopper. 88 overall, bro.
That's funny.
We got Hassan Whiteside, DeAndre Jordan, Joel Embiid. Andre Drummond and Miles Turner. What do y'all think? Y'all agree with the ratings, and who's missing from this list?
Oh,
Andre Drummond should be a 99 overall.
I think I don't like Jokic in particular. I just don't like him. I don't like his. I don't like how he plays.
What you mean? What you doing?
Me personally, I don't like his style. So I will put, being a true center, I will put Gobert over Jokic, even though they got the same overall. But I mean that's very debatable, especially 2017 NBA. Jokic don't play no defense. Gobert is all defense. That's what I'm saying.
All right, hold on. There's some dudes on this list that can play you some defense.
I'm bullshitting. We got DeMarcus Cousins and
man. You also got Marcus Gasol who can hold it down on defense. Gobert and Whiteside with the shot blocking. But with this list, what you about to say, Bear?
I definitely believe that at the end of the year, I think Cat can surpass Cousins, especially with the talent all around him. I think Timberwolves are definitely. I think Timberwolves gonna be. They're gonna make the playoffs. Team? I think they're gonna be. Yeah, they are. They're gonna be on the 4th or 5th seed. That's my prediction for the Timberwolves. It's off topic, but yeah, I think Cat. With that being said, Cat's gonna elevate his game because he got talent around him.
For me, I like this list. I like this list at this current moment, but I feel like at the end of the list, it's gonna be this. It definitely won't be the same. I feel like if Joel Embiid stay healthy, which is a big if, he's definitely gonna be in that top 5 for me. I think Miles Turner down there at number 10. Yeah, he definitely gonna get a boost up because Paul George is gone and there's nobody there to take his shots. So for the Pacers, he must develop and he must step his game up as a whole. You seen him last year develop his 3-point shot a bit. So he's another 7 foot in the league that shoots threes and he can play some decent defense. For somebody that I can see falling off a bit, I definitely DeAndre Jordan. Yeah, he's definitely gonna take a dip in my opinion because the Clippers. Look at him.
What about Mark?
Mark,
He's getting up there in age a little bit.
That is true. Mark is getting up there at age, but goddamn, they're gonna need him to do so much. I really ain't gonna see him falling off like that.
Yeah,
because they need him to do so much.
Yeah, I think I'll go ahead, Chase.
No, go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say, I mean, I like the list, but I think I will put number 10 instead of Turner. I will put Gortat from the Wizards for number 10. And have Miles Turner, what is he, 84? I would have Turner be like an 83. I would give Gortat the 84.
Man, Gortat, I ain't gonna lie to you though. Like he had a decent season as a whole, but man, matter of fact, I'm kind of being a hypocrite because I was saying when people say this about James Harden, like they bring their last game into the playoffs and they let that overshine their season. But goddamn, Gortat got cooked by what's his name, Kelly?
Fucked up.
Yeah, Kelly.
Yo, he let Kelly kill him. How do you do that? GG.
Man, the Wizards, I ain't seen you that Bradley Beal meme, but the Wizards just gave the fuck up, man.
Yeah, because they had Kelly looking like a young goat out there, looking like the new bird.
All right. So I think they with these first 2 sets of ratings, they did pretty good. I mean, people aren't going to think it's perfect. Everybody going to have their little discrepancies, but I think overall the first 2 with the shooting guards and the centers, I think they did pretty good. So let's move on. What?
Is Dwight Howard a center?
Come on, man.
Dwight Howard was not.
Dwight
Howard he's 81.
He's working on his 3-point. He's working on his 3-point shooting though.
He working on his 3-point shooting.
Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, you're right, bro. So wait. I'm gonna say this. So I feel like once he get that 3-point down pack, he should work his way to about 6th or 5th. You know what I'm saying?
I did this one already. Oh, okay. I fucked these up. I misnamed these. We're going to do the point guards last. Let's go with the power forwards now. Power forwards, number 1, Anthony Davis. No, come on, man. Who got an issue with that? Somebody.
No. That dude is crazy.
Yeah, Kelly Olynyk, bro. Kelly Olynyk.
We got
killed that dude, bro. Looking like
Draymond, number 2. I don't know who's going to agree with that.
I'm glad that Draymond is not a 90. No, I remember last year I had that discussion on the show that he shouldn't have been a 90. I'm glad this year he's not a 90. I do not believe he's a 90 player. I just don't.
Yeah, I really don't. Borderline offended by that. Man,
I'm not.
That character model looks excellent, by the way. We got Blake Griffin at 87. Kevin Love at number 4.
That's crazy.
Kevin Love, wait, hey, hold on, hey.
Best power forward in the league.
Kevin Love, wait, do y'all agree with Kevin Love over Porzingis?
No.
No, hell no.
No.
And yo, for me, yeah, some dudes in the chat. If you a Spurs fan, you might not like me, but LaMarcus Aldridge, get him the fuck out of here.
LA, I don't know what the fuck he been on ever since that dude got the check.
I'll take Dirk him at this moment. Get him out of here.
Ever since he got that bag, he just been not giving a fuck.
I think because Jabari Parker, he tore his ACL last year, right?
Yeah.
I'll
take him up there.
He'll climb up those ranks. Jabari Parker has outstanding potential. He'll climb up. I see him going over to Marcus Aldridge.
But Kevin Love to me, he's so inconsistent, man. I would put
best power. That's what when I read this, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying they're saying he's if there's power forwards in the league, that he's the fourth best. I don't feel that way these days.
Do y'all agree with Blake Griffin still being number 3?
Who, Blake?
Yeah, I mean,
Blake Griffin had a good season.
Bro, it be some moments Blake look like he don't even want to hoop out there on the court.
I feel like
he probably did want to hoop out on the court. Like, you know, I feel like with
Kevin Love, I do believe he's a top 5 power forward in the league. I think the reason it's just the role he play on that team. I mean,
I agree.
Third option, and it just overshadows what he do. Pretty much.
I agree with that. I can understand because it's if you are a star power forward and you coming into on a LeBron team or something like that, you have to adjust your role and your stats are gonna take a dip because
Absolutely.
you can look at it the same way with Chris Bosh. Look at Chris Bosh's stats before Miami. And Chris Bosh was don't get me wrong, he was good in Miami, but you can't deny his stats.
He was a monster. People forget that. And on Toronto, he was the only dude over there.
Yeah.
He's a beast. He's always been good.
When he actually looked like a Raptor and shit.
So you don't think So you don't think y'all don't think Dario Saric should be on this list?
Who?
Dario? Nah, wait. He had a good year, but but the thing is, who would you replace him with though?
Maybe Zach, I guess, would be the only one.
See, that's the problem.
That's still a maybe.
I don't think Saric is just that.
I'll take him over LaMarcus.
I don't think he's a top tier option.
I don't think he's top tier, but the thing about it is, though, I think he's so I'm looking at the lowest rating, right, and it's an 80. I think he could be it. I don't know.
That's still a potential all-star. You're 80.
Yeah, it is.
I consider you an 80.
Yeah.
The thing is, there might be 4 other people that are 80 or 2 other ones. It's just these are the 10 they decided to show. That's you know what I mean?
I definitely see the upside in Sargent. He might have a breakout season this year. Like I said, that 76ers team got a lot of talent, a lot of young talent over there. So you never
about Millsap at number 5.
Millsap has always been a very versatile.
I like Millsap. He's consistent.
Always.
He's consistent.
He just on bad teams.
Wait, what team Paul on now?
Denver now. He just
the Nuggets.
Yeah, I definitely can see. Yeah, all right. I like that.
All right,
I just don't know. I don't know what they're gonna do because now they got Fareed. They got Millsap.
Fareed gonna take his ass to the bench. That's what they're gonna do.
But he's still good though. Are they gonna put Millsap at the 3?
I mean, but let's be honest. At this point, Fareed is only an energy dude. And when you talk about energy dudes, we love energy dudes to come off the bench. Perfect for you. Go sit down.
All right, let's move on. So we covered shooting guards, centers, and power forwards. Now we're gonna do small forwards.
LeBron James.
It should be no question that LeBron is number 1. If people are still arguing about that, then it's a lost cause, especially after that. Not this season, but the last season. If he didn't prove anything to you then, I don't really know what the man can do. You know what I'm saying? This is coming from somebody. I was never a LeBron fan, but after the stuff he did the last couple years, I rock with dude heavy. Yeah, 97. Yeah. I'm with that. I'm with him being number 1, and I'm with Durant being number 2.
Wait, but some people do argue that Kawhi's number 2, but for me,
they're interchangeable. I don't have an issue.
They're interchangeable.
If they want to go number 2 and number 3, Paul George at number 4. I know people had an issue with that actually.
Yes, because some people say they'll take Greek over Paul George. So I don't know.
They have the same rating, so it's kind of the same.
Hey, basically the same. Yeah.
So
True.
I don't.
Gordon Hayward's 88 again.
But Wiggins over Melo.
No, fuck no. Melo 84,
that's disrespectful.
I don't.
That shit is
appreciate
disrespectful.
it. That's the
man.
one rating I've seen thus far. It's like, yo, that's what y'all gave my man though. At 84.
I mean,
That is straight disrespectful to Carmelo Anthony. It's like, yeah, Hayward and Wiggins are good, but I mean,
they are good.
Like they still young. I would give, Melo. I would give Melo. I'd give him an 88, 87.
Yep. I mean, Wiggins had a better year last year.
Yeah, but the thing is, with ratings, is it just one season? Because some games
usually
they don't do it just from one season. Some games do it from 2 seasons. MLB The Show does it for the last 3. So if a player's having a bad year, they don't necessarily downgrade them right off of that year.
I think 2K does it every year.
Yo, somebody said why Harrison Barnes ain't up there. The boy, get your ass on there.
No, he said why? He said why is he even up there?
Barnes had a.
He up there.
I ain't watched Dallas.
He's number 9. He's
nobody watches Dallas, bro. He had a really good year.
Man, I don't care for that guy, man.
You want to know what I remember? You want to know what I remember? 0-8 the finals. That's all I remember. I ain't gonna lie.
That's all I remember.
That boy, his name should be Harrison Barnes.
Yep.
I can't front. He possibly could have had a good year, and I ain't qualified to talk about his rate. But goddamn, all I remember is 0-8.
Right,
but to go back, yo, Wiggins had average 24 points a game.
Yeah, but is it
33?
Is it just ratings? Is it just stats all the time when they rate these players?
Wait, so. But Wiggins got a problem with being inefficient at times, bro. So what was his shooting percentages on that shit? And plus, Wiggins' defense ain't really nothing to brag about like that. Like, don't get me wrong, I wouldn't call Wiggins trash on defense, but it's nothing to brag about.
I mean,
but also with Melo too, you could say the same.
Can we get Hoodie Melo? Can we get his overall?
98.
Hoodie Melo like a 98.
Hoodie Melo 98, bro. That shit was crazy.
All right, Barnes average 20. All right, okay.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean,
what about Gallup?
I can't talk about him. I ain't gonna lie. I can't talk about him.
I always credit the players who have a good team and they still perform well. While people say it might be easier, there's still one basketball and they have to share it. And they have to be more efficient when they get the ball because they might not have as many opportunities as somebody that plays for a bad team that's going to get the ball all the time. So with that being said, Harrison Barnes, you got the ball more than some people going to get it.
So I'm reading the comment. He said Barnes cooked the Lakers last year. Man, everybody cooked us, dog. Don't do that. Come on now.
That doesn't warrant him being.
Everybody cooked us, man.
I don't know. But okay, so let's do this. Let's say this. If let's say you don't think Barnes deserves to be on the list, who would you replace Barnes with?
Damn, they said Wiggins giving up 40 on defense. Yo, Wiggins that bad on defense? Maybe I need to relook.
Giving up 40 to who?
Wait.
Small forwards that you think should be on the list to replace Harrison Barnes?
It's not really one of them that I can think of, to be honest, because I don't know.
Maybe if you count him as a small forward, maybe you could have Ben Simmons up there, but I don't even know if he's a small.
You know what? You know what? Matter of fact, I think they said they're gonna use him as a point guard, but I would still qualify him as a small forward. So by the end of the year, I think he will take his place.
I got an honorable mention. You can say Jay Crowder. He'll be an honorable mention on our list. You can make that argument.
That's true.
Like down.
Otto Porter, another decent one that you can.
Oh yeah, you could.
I definitely know Otto Porter stepped up his game this year.
I was gonna say that Otto Porter. I would put Porter instead of Harrison Barnes.
Yeah, I would definitely take Otto Porter over Harrison.
Somebody say Cash Nasty.
All right, let's move on. Point guards. Here we go.
Oh, I got something to say about this shit.
We got Russell Westbrook with a 94 and Curry with a 94. After that historic season Westbrook just had, he should be at 95. 1 point higher
that boy,
than all other point guards.
I got something to say about this shit.
I think I think Westbrook, after the MVP season we didn't had, he should be at least a 96 or 97. I'm saying it.
I mean, like, to put up a historic season like that and to have him the same overall. No, don't get me wrong. I'm not one of those people that hate Curry, because some people just hate Curry and say he's not a top 5 point guard.
I don't hate.
I got love for Curry, but he shouldn't be the same rating.
Right. That's all I'm saying. He should be at least 1 point higher than Curry, considering what he just did.
Oh.
I really don't agree with Chris Paul being 3 though. But look, also with that, I did check the stats. Right. Chris Paul had a good year, and you can kind of argue him that, but. What'd you say, AJ?
That's what I'm saying. I was saying I would give Curry if they gave Westbrook a 96 or 97. I would give Curry
92.
Let him be the 90. Yeah, be a 93 at maximum. Chris Paul should damn sure ain't no 91 at this point in his career.
I ain't gonna lie though, Chris Paul. If you look at his stats last year, he did have a good year. Though. I can't even front with it.
But that's the thing. What is 2K rating it on?
That's what I'm saying.
We don't know.
Is it purely stats when it comes to these players?
That's what I'm saying, and that's what Chase is talking about. Like, if you're gonna give Chris Paul at this point a 91, why you giving Melo an 84? It's like
Isaiah Thomas, John Wall, and Irving has similar stats to Chris Paul.
I would definitely put John Wall over Chris Paul.
I would put John Wall. Yeah, definitely.
Remember, I was checking stats with you yesterday.
I put Kyrie over Chris Paul.
They put better stats to Chris Paul this year, so I don't know what they're putting it based on.
I would have put Chris Paul at like 88. Yeah,
88?
Yo, did I not see the Greek freak on the list anywhere? By the way,
yeah, you did. Yeah, he was on there. The last list.
He's 91. Yeah, the reason being because Chris Paul does so many things so well, but
it is true.
I don't. What is it? What's one thing that he does better than everybody else on this list?
Pass. He passes better than anybody else on this list.
Is he a better passer than John Wall?
Yeah.
I mean, John Wall, he's a pretty good passer, but Chris Paul is probably the best. But that's I mean, because it's like
I don't think
it's like this. Look, no, because you don't think he better? Well, I didn't see Westbrook putting up no goddamn 20 assists and 0 turnovers. That dude's the best passer.
That makes sense. I know assist for turnover ratio. Yeah, Chris Paul. I'll give you that one. Definitely, probably. If I need somebody to run the team, Chris Paul might be the first person I'll put on this.
Some people feel like Kyle Lowry was too high.
Kyle Lowry at 87 is too high.
Hell yeah. Fuck yeah, he's too high.
What about Kemba Walker? How do y'all feel about him being number
I like him, Kemba
Walker always slept on.
One thing, I'm glad that they gave Mike Conley that goddamn rating because Mike Conley is stuck in a trash city where don't nobody really look. I said this like 2 nights ago. Mike Conley, he's one of those players throughout the regular season. Like it's like this when you look at his contract, you're like, why the hell did they pay him that? But then all of a sudden, come playoffs, you realize, damn, this motherfucker's really goddamn good. Yeah. But then after playoffs, you forget all over again. So he got to keep coming to the playoffs and proving himself. Mike Conley is damn good.
But the thing is, Trey, how much did Mike Conley get again?
I mean, look, so Mike Conley, he got 107. But look, also you got to think about it like this. I tell people this all the time. They make fun of his contract, but he was worth that to Memphis because if you think about it, if he left, who else is signing to Memphis? What's the last big free agent that you've seen signed to Memphis? Nobody. They had to pay him that because if they didn't pay him, they're gone and they're gonna be stuck in no man's land.
Especially
$170 million though.
Yeah, look, it's like this. Don't get it twisted. If he went somewhere else, he would have got a max contract still. Like he definitely would have. But for Memphis, they had to. It's like they had to overpay him. It's like Matthew Stafford, the contract that he just got. To a lot of teams, he's not worth that money. But to the Lions, they like if he leaves, we're done. So we gotta overpay.
Yeah, to go with that example. Let's use that Matt Stafford example. To the Lions, mediocre team, we need a superstar. But let's say he's the Patriots is not gonna give him a max deal. You know what I'm saying? The Steelers are not going to give him a max deal. Like it just depends on the situation he's in. Memphis definitely needed, that play. They needed Mike Conley. They needed to, especially with Marc Gasol getting old. Let's say Mike Conley don't come back. That might influence Marc Gasol to retire early. You know what I'm saying? Now you really fucked because you don't have nobody.
But to me, $170 million is way too much for just Memphis to go to the playoffs and get out in the first or second round. It's like that's way too much money for me. I mean, he's good, but he ain't no $170 million.
Here's a question:
like bag alert type of good.
Is he one of the best 3 players Memphis has ever had?
I mean, yeah, they were fucking Vancouver.
Yeah, he would be.
They were Vancouver.
I would say
people they don't even know that the Grizzlies were in Vancouver.
It'll be Gasol brothers.
I mean, look, it's like this. Look, during that free agency, the Spurs wanted Mike Conley bad because if you think about it, Mike Conley was made to be on the Spurs. So it's like this. If I didn't give him 170, and let's say if I gave him $100 million and the Spurs offer him $90 million, I'm pretty sure he gonna take that $10 million loss, and plus I'm getting just $10 million less. Plus I'm gonna be competing every single year. But there's no way in hell that the Spurs can offer 70 more mil. They had to overpay. It's just the situation that they were in.
And they got the money. They got it. They're not paying nobody else. But Marcus
Gasol,
so
plus
they got the money.
If they didn't pay him, who else were they gonna pay? The biggest free agent that they got in the last 3 years was the dude he got injured. He was on the Rockets, bro.
Chancellor Parlance, who's been a fucking
and like
disappointment.
And he's done nothing. Nobody else comes to Grizzlies, so they had to do it.
Okay. Well, let's
Memphis is a shit market.
That's pretty much. We gonna probably wrap it up for the 2K18 so far. When we get some more news, we'll definitely update y'all. That game is set to come out in the next couple weeks, so
the prelude. I think the prelude is the 8th.
Okay,
September 8th.
All right, bet they're gonna just start letting some shit go, so we need to be prepared for that. But we can go ahead and read these donations, and then we're gonna hit this Call of Duty shit. Let Ricky get a chance to get up in here because I see how he sat back because he ain't want to be touching the sports stuff.
I didn't want to get exposed. I'm good.
Just a quick bit here.
Exposed,
I think if we gonna give
each player,
if we gonna give Hoodie Melo a 98, what we giving Untucked Jersey Kyrie?
God damn, I ain't gonna lie.
What about the lip biting Kobe?
Oh, the Mamba face
Jersey
Kobe?
bite Kobe.
What about wait? What about the court case Kobe?
Hey, look here, bro. Don't show me disrespect again, bro. What's wrong with you?
What about Achilles heel Kobe?
No.
Hey, look here, bro. Achilles heel Kobe is better than anything the Knicks ever had in their uniform. Don't worry about that.
That's it. Let's read these donations. Goddammit. Danny Allen came through with a donation. We appreciate it. No message on that. Reggie Lovett, once again, just curious, is the all-time Warriors team good? Check the link in the description. We put it in the description. So
all-time Warriors team? Hell yeah.
What? I mean, they got like
you can put Wilt on the all-time Warriors list. Wouldn't Wilt over there?
He might have been on there. I'm not sure.
Doesn't it have to be the Wilt on that team though?
No, I don't know how they're doing it. I think it is.
Well, yeah, whatever.
Because when they did Jordan on the Wizards, it wasn't like 99 Jordan. It wasn't that Jordan. It was a different Jordan. This is Alan donated. He said, "Hype, appreciate that." Eddie Rivers came through with $10 and no message. We appreciate you, bro. Groovy YJ, what's up, GMG? Happy B-Day, God, and shout out to Ricky for the advice because your boy going through rough times right now. Ricky gave me some great advice. That's Groovy right there, right?
Shout out to Groovy, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you're late,
the link is in the description.
We've posted Groovy J's GoFundMe. He's lost a family member, and they're trying to get some money together to take care of some stuff. So if y'all wanted to donate, then that's great. The link is in the description. And you don't have to. Everything is optional here, but what ain't optional is y'all coming up in here. Y'all not make sure we hit this 1,000 likes before the next podcast. You know what I'm saying? So go ahead. Where we at right now? We at 580. You know what I'm saying? We almost 60% there. So go ahead and slap one of them likes. But we gonna hit this World War II beta conversation. Now before we get to it, I absolutely have to say I was out of town the entire weekend. I got to play none. Uh-oh. My shit freeze? Okay. What happened? Oh, wait. Okay, here we go. I got to play.
You good, though?
Yeah. I got to play none of the beta. 0. All I got to do was get on Twitter and ask people. I got so many different opinions. It's crazy. I got people that said the game was lit. Then I got people that said this is the same Call of Duty. And when he said that, he didn't mean it's the same, like, oh, this is the same old shit. He meant the problems that we've seen on past Call of Duties have made their way to this game. Again, I had people saying they want boost jumping back. I had people saying this could be the best Call of Duty in years.
Who said that, Chase? Wait a minute. Who said they want
I would have to go on Twitter. You can look at my...
What's their age group looking like, man?
But you're going to have people that's going to say that.
Because that may have been their first Call of Duty. They may have started
not
with Advanced
everybody,
Warfare.
Or maybe,
they
just like
that
it.
Call of Duty.
I mean, people.
I didn't mind.
You didn't mind boost jumping?
I would prefer Black Ops 3. If I have to have boost jumping, I would prefer
I played Destiny. Yeah. Why would I play about boost jumping?
Yeah. We're talking about Call of Duty. We're not talking about Destiny.
It doesn't matter. Like, I play a game where you have to boost.
We're talking about Call of Duty.
So what I want to do, I want to get y'all in the chat. I'm keeping my eyes on the chat here. I'm trying to keep up. I'm also managing all the gameplays and stuff on the screen, but I want to see what y'all have to say. And I want to say, for those of you who got upset when I said the maps look doodle, and I'm not talking about the last show, I'm more specifically talking about when me, Ricky, and the homie SMG did the reaction video on his channel during E3. I think I might have raged a little bit when I was looking at the maps, because I felt like, honestly, my opinion is I don't think the Call of Duty map design has been as good as it was since Modern Warfare 2. Now, Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2 had very good maps. I feel like the ones before those were better, so they had very good maps. So they did kind of keep the standard up. But like the Modern Warfare 3s, the Advanced Warfares, Black Ops 3 maps are okay. Not bad, not great. But they made those maps work more for boost jumping. Advanced Warfare maps was bad. Modern Warfare 3 maps was bad. Ghost maps were bad. Infinite Warfare, I didn't play the game, but I heard the maps were not very good at all. And when I seen this, I just seen maps that had a lot going on. Again, I think your like original Call of Duty fan really likes maps that have some simplicity to them, and they want maps that draw traffic, that draw people to the same areas so that they can have a good time on those maps. So those are the maps that are good. When you think good maps, even if I say like Black Ops 2, like Raid, everybody likes to go in the middle. You know where the action is. You know what I mean? People are going to hide in buildings and stuff, but the majority of the stuff draws people to the middle. When I seen these maps, I'm seeing all these bunkers and all this stuff, and I know these maps are designed to be a part of the World War II experience, but at the same token, I mean, I don't think they needed to. I mean, they look a lot like Battlefield. I think the maps aren't going to be as good as they could be based off of what I've seen. They look too busy. There's too many crevices. And I did a long time ago. I'm going to say this last point, I'll let y'all go. When Ghost came out, I got the game early. I did a 1.5 hour live stream a couple years ago answering everybody's questions. And one of the things I said was, these maps are going to be an issue. And I said that every part of the map felt like the middle of the map because there was too many places to go. There was too many corners, too many open areas in every direction, period. And it looks like it's kind of like that again, where it's just like everywhere feels like the middle. And yeah, so that's all I was able to see from that. Gameplay wise, I can't really speak on that, but I'm just speaking about that. So as the casual person who didn't even play the game, and I'm gonna be told to shut up, I need somebody that played the game. I hope we have differing opinions. I hope everybody in here doesn't think the game sucks. I hope somebody in here really likes it. But who wants to go first? Okay, Dub, you go first then.
All right. So I want to touch on the maps first. So the thing about it, I feel like the maps, they may not be the worst part about the game, but it's one of the worst parts about the game, in my opinion, from the maps that we played in the beta. I don't know if all the maps are going to be like this, but from the maps that we played so far, they all kind of have this same pattern I'm about to talk about. But it seems like the maps in this game, first of all, they're like it's like a maze when I'm running around trying to look for somebody. There's so many different places you can go. There's never like a right area where I won't find like where I won't have somebody come behind me and kill me or come from the side of me and kill me. There's no like perfect spot to run at a perfect time. So the problem that I have with the map is that the maps are small. So it's super easy to flip the spawn if you're trying to run a gun. So if your whole team is spending too much time trying to move forward and look for the other team, and you do kill them, they'll end up spawning behind you really quickly. And because the maps are so small, so congested, and so maze-like, you can be killed at any time. So because of that mixture of two, I found that what ended up happening a lot is I would kill somebody or kill like two people, and then somebody would spawn behind me or spawn like at another point real quick and end up running and finding me again and killing me real quick. And it doesn't help that don't they have like the revenge spawn system?
Of course.
Where
I don't even think it's a system at this point, bro. It just happens. This shit is ridiculous.
It's weird, but like you spawn and somebody just end up fucking
and they're shooting at you.
Yeah, exactly, just bodying you. It's so weird. But in terms of gameplay, so first, let me preface this by I really dislike Call of Duty. There hasn't been a Call of Duty that I really liked since Black Ops 1. But I enjoyed this Call of Duty because last week, if you guys remember, one of the problems that I was saying I was having in the chat was that the guns didn't seem like they had much recoil. The guns had more recoil than I thought they would. There still wasn't as much as I would like. Like, aiming is still pretty easy in the game. But like gameplay wise, with the shooting mechanics, aiming down sight and everything, the game shoots and moves pretty smoothly. Like it feels like Call of Duty. It feels like they didn't lose their way. The problem though is that Call of Duty still has the same bullshit problems that I've disliked from the past Call of Duty. Like they still have weird hit detection and things like that. So although this is an improvement, it still has its same problems that you had constantly on the Call of Duty of the past. The difference is, or the saving grace will be, whether or not this has any redeeming qualities like crazy kill streaks in order to keep it afloat. Because it's going to need a lot. There are a bunch of shooters like Destiny 2 and Battlefront that are going to come out that could easily take the fan base away from this game. So it's going to need some redeeming qualities to deal with the BS that's in the game still.
Okay. All right. So, are you buying this game?
Not for $60.
Okay.
Ooh, so you gonna get it on PC then for the Lolo or not? You don't know.
Don't know. It depends on if people are still playing it. Then I'll definitely get it, maybe for like $30. But it all depends on how people are playing the game and how many people are playing the game.
Okay. All right. It's a fair assessment. Ricky, I know you want to get excited. AJ, did you play it?
No, I did not. Okay. I had to work Saturday, and I was catching up on Madden. I tried to play Uncharted, but I did not get a chance to play it. I did watch the Mark J's gameplay, and of course he was beasting. But
make every game look good and fun though. That's the
I know, because this man literally got like a 4 or 5 piece with one clip. He reloaded. And then he killed another dude, and they showed it at the final kill cam. But nonetheless, he said that the hit detection felt good, and I heard Dub saying that the hit detection wasn't that good.
Oh man, wait. Well, Mark J got like God level internet though.
That's what I'm saying. So I really think Call of Duty has been inconsistent with that ever since Modern Warfare 2. Because I still think Modern Warfare 2 had the best hit detection out of all of them. And that's why I have like 30-some hours, 30-some days played on that game, like in total. But, yeah, man, just by looking at the gameplay, I mean, it looks fast-paced. I mean, that could just because of the smaller maps. But also the spawn system could make it very chaotic. So, I mean, we'll see on the beta this weekend, because hopefully, me and Chase will be on that. But yeah, man. I mean, I pick it up, of course, to run with the homies. But I mean, it looks okay. It looks decent. I mean, I still think Modern Warfare 2 is the best, even though that it was the most broken. But it's still it was the most fun. 1, because of the maps. 2, the guns, and 3, just the kill streaks. And I look at the score/kill streaks in this game, and they seem kind of lackluster. I mean, it could be due to the time frame that is World War II, but I think at least World at War had dogs. I have not. Do anybody know they have dogs in this game? Anybody know?
They didn't give us all
I doubt they're gonna. I doubt we saw like most of this kill streaks that's gonna be in the game. I don't think they showed us because they added new kill streaks, even as the beta went on.
Yeah, like there's a lot more, but we don't remember. It was capped at level 25. And they weren't giving everybody all the streaks, unless you was lucky enough in the care package to get it.
Okay. Yeah, man. So, I think the kill streaks and the maps is gonna be the sign for me. I mean, if the kill streaks are ass like they've been in the last couple Call of Duties, I mean, Black Ops 3 has some decent ones, but the kill streaks and the maps really set the tone for a Call of Duty to me. Even though COD 4 had basic kill streaks, get in a helicopter and having a helicopter go ham and get you another helicopter while you're doing, good maps, having the great guns. That's what made that game fun at the time. And then War at War kind of simplified it. People didn't really fuck with it as much. So once Modern Warfare 2 came out and you could get tactical nukes and blowing people up in AC-130s and shit like that, it kind of changed the whole face of Call of Duty. Like, it made people just wanted to go beast out and just go, completely balls out. But they were lucky that game had badass kill streaks and good ass maps and great hit detection, connection, whatever. We just got lucky with that one. And it seems like ever since Black Ops, even though Black Ops had good maps, had some good guns, I had some good times on Black Ops, but the kill streaks lowered a little bit, even though dogs would go ham, the chopper gunner, the fucking Blackbird. You imagine if the Blackbird was in Modern Warfare 2? Instant nuke. So the Blackbird was cheese in Black Ops, which made it fun, but easy. But it made it fun though.
Kills in a row?
Yeah, if you get 8 kills in a row.
Yeah, if you get 8 kills, that's not too bad. I mean, people couldn't get a Harrier in Modern Warfare 2 with 7. Shit, some people couldn't even get a damn counter UAV.
They wasn't getting care packages.
They couldn't get a counter UAV, bro.
People still die with Blackbird too.
Yep. I've been killed with Blackbird millions of times.
Hey, don't disrespect my picture, bro. Chill.
Millions of times. Knowing the dude was coming. But that shoot first, die first is real.
Well, I'll just go next. I didn't play it because it started storming over here, so I watched a little bit of it. It looked cool, but I won't really just like talk about it too much because I really didn't get to touch it. I know there's another beta coming out. Hopefully I can get my hands on that. But one thing that I can say is I did see it took a lot to kill some goddamn body, but I'll see when I get my hands on it.
Yeah.
Barry goes or what?
We're gonna let you go last, Ricky, because I
didn't get a chance to play it. Only thing I've seen is just the gameplay that we've shown last week. The thing is I didn't get my Xfinity beta code until today. So
blame Comcast the reason. Comcast the reason.
Literally, they didn't get. I missed the PS4 one, and I got one for the one I start tomorrow for the next weekend. Or this weekend. So, I have more for you next week.
Okay, Ricky.
All right, man.
Ricky, don't hurt him now.
I'm not, man. So I'm gonna say right here that the Market J is not qualified to give any opinions on this game because he has Net Duma, which means he has the best connection closest to LAN when he plays. So he's not gonna experience the shit that the majority of us poor people experience. So that's a fact actually. But and I'm not gonna take that away. No, we're talking about hit detection, not his skill. His skill gap is remarkable. He's amazing in Call of Duty. I'm talking about internet.
Remarkable? Was that a pun?
Oh shit, Mark J. He's so no.
I mean, he did that by accident, bro. He ain't
that was extreme. That was by accident. But the beta was the experience from the beta was ass. So I think technical issues is what's ruining the game, and with the technical issues, I'll go off first. I even wrote this on the site. So I'm going to go first. I'm going to just say some of the positives first that I got from this. The pacing. A lot of people were trying to ask whether or not the slow pacing is fine. I'm cool with the slow pacing. I'm also cool with the fact that, of course, it was boots on the ground. The maps aren't too big enough for you to be like, oh, God, we're running slow. Like we was worried about with Ghost with their maps. It's not like that at all. The weapons, I'm enjoying. I liked all the weapons that were introduced into the game, despite the fact that some were more OP. And when you combine them with the division system, which is like perks, I think me and Dub said it, that somehow, for some reason, one of the divisions allowed the shotguns to come right off the rip with fucking incendiaries.
Oh, that was Woo.
Made it kind of OP. Yeah, Woo said that, which was kind of OP. Also, the kill streaks, I didn't mind them at all. I don't even mind the fact that it took 5 kills for a UAV, 3 kills for a Molotov, and several other kills for like a flamethrower. I'm cool with the kill streaks actually in the game. It was cool. I like the new animations they brought in. I don't know if people actually notice. If say you shot somebody's foot off, you'll notice like a few seconds of them actually reacting to their foot getting shot with blood splurting everywhere. And then they'll say something on the side like, oh, I'm not going to make it. And then you just see them collapse. Like I actually seen that. I got it recorded. It was dope, like as an animation. Let me see. Other than that, now for the negatives, I will say the spawning in combination with the maps. I wanted to prove Chase wrong so bad because this dude, it was not positive about World War II when we did that reaction. And that up until now, he was just like, but the maps though. And god damn, this train's loud. But like, it is a fact that these maps do not work with the game types. Not even War. That new mode, War, is like it's almost like Safeguard mixed with Rush from like Battlefield. And it's more like football field style. You don't really go around the maps. You're more or less going from point A to point B.
Yeah, it's really
and you're going
linear.
straight like a football, which makes it kind of unbalanced. Because if you're someone defending, you can literally just camp back and just pin enemies away versus just really running gun and trying to make it more like around the map type scale, which is actually going to kill the mode, especially. Now with these maps, what Dub said with the maze part, I 100% agree. The reason why it's like the spawning is so ass is because every single place there's like 4 different ways to get around. Damn, why the fuck the train is passing every second, bro? My bad. So, like, say if I was at the end of one map, there's like 4 or 5 different spawn points that people could spawn in, which is ridiculous. And I hate the excuse that people say, oh, damn, they're making it more competitive. You wouldn't know that. If you want to talk about what's making something competitive is when they restrict weapons and streaks. That's what I would say by making it competitive. Just because a map is scaled a certain way or people are running and gunning fast paced, that's not making it competitive because the majority of the Call of Duty community probably don't even know how to play competitive. And competitive Call of Duty players don't even play like these motherfuckers online. So it's the maps that are broken in combination with this lag, in combination with the spawn killing. That shoot first, die first shit is bullshit. It feels like Black Ops 1 on PS3 to me, where and this happened from that point even going further, going along. When you shot somebody, I shot somebody up and I died in the kill cam. It didn't even show him red until he killed me that last bullet hit him. Meanwhile, I was already going off on him. So I found that shit kind of bullshit. The time to kill is surprisingly good, but then there's moments where you're just going through like, yeah, I felt like I've shot him up so much and your enemy is killing you faster, but I can't get mad because on the kill cam, it shows him killing you first. Another one too is, once again, fucking Call of Duty didn't give us dedicated servers, so we're fucked, basically. Yeah. So this is not going to be a fixed issue. The shoot first, die first will never be fixed until they introduce dedicated servers. If they're running it peer-to-peer, if they're running it through your internet connection, hosting, and all that other shit, we're screwed. So I don't want nobody telling me, well, they got time to fix it. This is not going to be fixed.
Hey, Ricky.
It's not. What's up?
I didn't mean to cut you off, but I fuck with you on the shoot first, die first, because it seems like that's always been a consistent problem with Call of Duty ever since Modern Warfare 2. Yep. That shit did not happen in Modern Warfare 2, and there was no dedicated server.
Didn't have dedicated servers?
Nope.
No
theater mode.
And there was no theater.
Has been
they don't have theater mode in
this
either.
Problem. There is.
No, look. So the thing is, we did blame theater mode, but that's because the way Treyarch ran theater mode was in combination of running it with the servers to be 1-to-1 when they recorded. That's what caused a lot of delay, especially with Black Ops 1. On 360, I didn't experience too much of a problem with Black Ops 1, but later on, they decided to have a dedicated thing, which would probably take some time, a couple minutes, and then your gameplay would show up in your theater mode. I don't know if you guys actually noticed that, but this don't even have a theater mode. I didn't see that in the beta. So why am I going through these internet issues? I'm telling you, I don't want people telling me it's their engine. It has nothing to do with that. It's a server issue. It's a server issue.
It's the engine, bro.
I know people always want to blame engines and think engines is the fix of all problems and shit. No, that's not the case. There's a real problem with this shit. I can see this game dying extremely fast because map designs are ass. So far from the 3 that we've been given, Team Deathmatch is like the only forcible mode I can play. Hardpoint, because of the spawns, people are spawning on the hardpoint. I've never heard of that. I've never seen teammates like, say you're already at the spawn point. I can see if a teammate spawns a little bit further. No, you actually, when you're dying, I'm spawning with the enemy on their spawn, like on the hard point when they're capturing it. So I'm like, what's going on? I don't really like it. Now, when people trying to quick scope, I don't care about none of that. It's technical issues. That hit detection, the dedicated servers, time to kill that I wrote down, and war mode and hard point. Those are dope modes to add in the game. I don't know how that 20-on-20 is going to work, but these servers are fucking ass. And then with the servers being ass, it's like you're forcing yourself to want to use the most beastiest weapon in this game, which still may take some time to kill, which is the weapon I was probably using right there. Like, and that's not the Type 100. I forgot what's the name of it. But overall, what? Which one? What, you remember
that was the Type 100. I thought that was the Type 100.
I think it is because
it's similar.
That's the last SMG, right?
Yeah, remember that no, but you didn't play the rest after they gave us the 25.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
so they gave us another weapon, and I think it was that one. It looks exactly like the Type 100.
Or that? Oh, you mean the SMG, Ricky? I heard that gun's fucking beast.
Yeah. It's fucking crazy, but the recoil.
That shit has no recoil.
No, there was a little bit. They patched it and bumped it with some recoil, but the technical shit is not going to be fixed. Yo, look, like the technical shit is not going to be fixed, man. Like the maps, you could try to like say if they come out with more maps, so we don't know how all the maps are going to be. But as far as what we got from this beta, this was a poor display, a poor way to put out this beta. Knowing I would have rather them gimmick us. I'm not going to even hold you up. Rather you gimmick us, give us dedicated servers for this damn beta, and allow us to find the bugs naturally, than not even able to find bugs because your servers are so garbage that now how off rip people are complaining that the shoot first, die first is back.
You know what? The problem is, that you don't realize that it's a beta and they got
to fix the game
2 months
in like
to
2
fix
weeks.
everything and then put it back out. Y'all don't even know the difference between the demo and the beta. See, and you talking about something I
guarantee. It doesn't matter that it's a beta.
It's going to get
It's still the same.
We're going to say it. There has been maybe 3 games that put a beta out and severely improved the game. And I don't know whether or not this can join the ranks. That's all I'm saying is we need to stop being so naive, and you need to recognize patterns. Yeah, this game might have some extreme improvements to it in the next couple months. But chances are, with the history of at least games on PS4, the betas are more like demos and stress tests on the servers than they are an opportunity for companies to let the community play and fix the game based off suggestions. They do some things, but not all. And I will say this. The article that I found says that they are going to make some changes for this week's beta, which happens Friday. I'm going to read some of these. Some of these might help you. Some of these might not. Let's see if any of these are technical. They're going to adjust the domination kills to 100 points. It was only 50. Great. They're going to make the TDM score to 100. I like 75 originally. It makes the games go faster. But you know what? That's fine. That's
now, I'm not going to lie to you. Wait, you said the team deathmatch, right?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna. I think 100 is fair.
It's fair. It's not a big deal.
The time they kill and stuff like that, and it depends on map too. Because if they're Call of Duty Ghost maps, I would have been like, shit, give us 50 then.
Yeah.
Like, that shit is crazy.
Shit, give us 30 kills on that goddamn.
Yeah, that's the PBS.
So that's not a big deal. It says hit feedback improvement. So for everybody who said that there was a problem with the hit detection, they were right, and the developers have even said that they're going to improve on the hit detection. So for all those people that told those people that they were wrong and just complaining, you're a fucking idiot. I just want to say that because it's a beta. You are supposed to complain.
Yeah.
By your logic, if you're saying betas are for them to have us play the game and get feedback, then that means you are supposed to complain. So don't get mad when somebody does.
Without feedback?
Right.
Yeah, like I'm not even telling people don't buy the game. I'm telling people like, yo, this beta, this shit was ass. We gotta wait. And that's one thing. What I do like is they are, and also the beta is coming out for PC for anybody who was questioning, which I can't wait to try it on PC too. But the good thing is they're running a second test. Now I don't like that Xbox has to get it probably a week later. I think that's kind of corny. We should have all got it at the same time, then waited till the next weekend, done it again to see if they made any changes. And I gave Nintendo flack because the Splatoon test and all that stupid shit, but at the same time, from what I read with the Splatoon test beta testing, they were trying to make sure that the connection was good. I don't even know if they're running dedicated, but with Splatoon, Dub, have we really experienced some actual technical shit?
I've never lagged on that game.
Bro, I've never lagged on Splatoon internet.
Or Mario Kart.
It's a on this beta
of people. Yeah, it's probably as many people on Splatoon as on this beta. It's a bunch of people. I mean, it's like first week or so, it's soda.
I mean, you're right. I just feel like maybe in-game chat party chat takes stress off of the servers, which make the experience a little bit better. I could be wrong. It might not make any difference, but
I'm sure it makes them.
You know, I'm not trying to excuse.
Yo, this shit reminds me of cell phones, bro. This shit, yo. I'm sorry to cut you off. What were you saying?
Nah, I was. Yeah, you say that, and I'll finish reading some of these patches. Go ahead.
Oh, I was saying, like, thinking about this shit, like this Call of Duty shit, right? I love Call of Duty. I play Call of Duty religiously. I fucking play this shit every year except for Infinite Warfare was god awful. But the shit is like, it's almost like cell phones, right? They're not giving us, they give us the shit that look good. Because believe it or not, I think this game looks good. People were like that the graphics. I thought it looked, I think it looks actually good graphically, right? All the features, everything is good. Quality though, it's not up to par. They need to fix that, and I'm glad they took in the feedback, everything. And another thing I do like is that some of the Call of Duty guys, like we've had a few people from FaZe, Optic, even Nayshot, and Drifter, spoke out saying how some of the Call of Duties they played, even currently before the thing initially released, saying how it was boring and trash, and they still allowed them to come back in to try out their games to try to prove them wrong. I just want to see that these technical issues are fixed. And I hope ranked playlists, because they have a ranked playlist for those who are interested, which may be more competitive because they're going to limit some perks, divisions. They're going to limit some weapons to be used in streaks. I hope at least those are using dedicated, because then I'll just dedicate my time onto that shit. I don't need this damn server-to-server shit. You got ass internet, and then when I'm shooting you on my kill cam, it don't even show you there at the time. Like, it's bullshit, bro. They need to fix that.
So, all right, continuing from some of the patches, they're going to make the Molotov, they're going to reduce it 1 time per score streak. They're gonna fix some of the sprint to ADS time.
Wait, they're reducing the Molotov to 2 kills?
To 1. No. You only get 1 Molotov every time you get the kill streak.
Yeah.
No, I've gotten 2.
Well, it's saying it's gonna do 1.
It's gonna be 1 now.
That's whack.
Well, so one thing that I do like though, so there's 2 things that I like that I felt needed to be fixed. Because, well, this is just from the way that I like to play the game, right? So hit detection was 1, and that I guess they're reducing the time that it takes you to go from sprinting to aiming down sight. Because if somebody's just camping on the ground and I happen to see you out of the corner of my eye, it takes so long for me to go from sprinting to aiming down sight that I just die. Like, I don't even have a chance to shoot
what's worse than that, though?
Yeah, that's trash.
There's a you know what's worse? That they have a division that allows you to run and sprint and aim, right? And it still doesn't work. It still it still don't work. I've tried it. I've recorded it. I did it in slow motion. Bro, I swear to God, I can upload this joint. I'm shooting, and the shots are right on him, and next thing you know, like the last bit before I died, then hit him. But on his kill, on the kill cam, he never got hit by me.
That's that.
Never got hit.
That lag though. We
Hopefully they fix that, because the way that the maps are made, because they're so mazy, and because everybody's well, if you're running a gun and you're sprinting around a lot when you play Call of Duty, and if everybody's just camping and the head glitching and things like that, then you're like at a disadvantage with the way you play, because it takes so long for you to aim down sight after you sprint, and they're just sitting there camping, so you just lose gunfights. It's not even gunfights. You just sprint forward and you just sprint into a firing squad and you die.
Yeah, that's where most of my deaths come from. Is because I run too much probably, so I get killed by that a lot. I've found that I've had to slow myself down on some of the games. So yeah, I don't know what this sprint refinement is, sprint to ADS. Incendiary shells are going to be possibly nerfed. Colorblind support. And, I mean, that's pretty much what they have as far as fixes.
Snipers were excellent to me.
Yeah,
I had no problem with the snipers.
I mean,
snipers
I complained because I was getting bodied because I kept getting killed by them, but they're not here.
Does you quick scope in this game?
Yes, absolutely.
No.
I'm not touching this shit.
Yo, people, because the thing is, really, quick scoping is just you don't have to really. You got half aim. That's considered still quick scoping, and the timing is a bit.
But yeah, you can't have aim. Yeah, you could have aim. Yeah.
Now I got a quick question though.
Yeah.
Is sleight of hand or something like that? Is that in this game?
Yo, good question. It's in a division, in a certain division.
Yeah, exactly. So they changed the way. I don't know how it was in the last Call of Duty, but in this one, the way that they did perks are totally different. So you level up divisions, and then you can like change like your arm band or whatever, and that's one perk that you get. But you only get that one perk, and you get 2 attachments on your primary weapon.
Yeah, what they took away from us in this beta was you'll get the divisions, the layouts, right? But some people who already judged this game off rip was like, man, that's all? Like that, there's no grinding. The full game, they're going to allow you to upgrade each division individually. That's why I'm worried about the Incendiary, because I'm like, bro, if you're able to upgrade that shit up to like 3-4 tiers, what's going to be the second, third, or fourth tier for that specific? Like, is it going to be shit that every shadow or a punch is in fire too? Like, I don't want them to exaggerate on it.
They gonna explode every time the bullet hits.
That's
somebody.
what I'm saying, or blast radius or something. I don't know, but they do have a sleight of hand feature. They got the similar perks, but I like the way they did it in the divisions. Like and also the divisions don't take away from using a certain weapons. You can use every weapon. You just choose a division that has pre-made perks or whatever on there, like a system, whatever. It's just your job to upgrade these divisions to get better upgrades for your character. That's it.
Okay. No, is the divisions like mission teams or they're like classes?
No, those are perks inside of classes. Like if you're airborne, which is using SMGs. If you're a medic, which most of the time use LMGs alongside with like healing shit. But
okay,
those are the divisions. Yeah.
So it's kind of like the specialist from Black Ops 3, but instead of items, you get perks, pretty much.
Yeah, well, you're automatically equipped with them. You're automatically. Okay. It's like the perk system. They're already you already have them, but now it's your job to upgrade them and unlock the majority of your divisions, your perks in your division.
You can't choose create a class perks and just make whatever class. You can't do that at this point.
Exactly. Yeah.
The perks are built into the classes, and that's what you have to do.
You know why that's good though too? Because I was reading the list of the divisions that they have, right? And I was reading off each one of them. I know the Incendiary one's a little bit OP, but that's really depending if somebody wants to dedicate their time to shotguns, because it's only to shotguns. So, I mean, it's really up to you if you want to. I think the whole overkill, they have something like, I forgot the term of it, but they do have overkill, so you're able to have 2 like primaries.
That's what I mostly use.
Shit. Yeah, I use that shit. I was beasting because like some of the perks under it allow you to still sprint. Also, weight is important too. I don't know if you noticed, but I had a LMG and I had another rifle, whatever, but my guy was slow as dirt. He was slow as fuck. He couldn't just run out there. I had to pick up a different weapon, then he became faster. So
which one was sleight of hand again?
Shit,
is that the one that made you reload faster?
Yeah. Well, reload faster.
And down sight faster.
Like that in the game.
And
that was Monster 2 that had the pro, so you could aim, you could reload and aim faster.
There's something like that in the game.
Yeah, that division allow you to resupply, aim faster, reload quick, and climb up things faster. That was that division. Yeah, and sprinting and running.
So they pretty much combine sleight of hand and marathon in one class.
Yeah, they got marathon, I think, in another division too, but then they try to pair it off. Like, so you have marathon with like submachine guns, which makes a lot of sense. I don't think marathons with assault rifles. Plus, that wouldn't even make sense if somebody really thinks about it. An assault rifle with somebody with marathon is a little bit OP.
Yeah, I mean, like, I would do that in Modern Warfare too. Like, I would use the Char 21 with marathon.
Hell yeah, no, of course.
The Char 21 was like that.
You could use so much stuff. We ain't have no business with them classes. I got dual shotguns as a secondary. I got marathon.
The 1887.
Bro, Chase, do you remember the fucking models before they were patched?
I remember.
I was bro, those and the magnums the magnums. The dual magnums across the map on Search and Destroy. I was a monster, and then the 1887, right? What was the shotgun? The model.
The FAL with the shotgun attachment. People didn't know about that.
Yeah, the FAL was a glitch. The shotgun attachment was a glitch.
On it. You could literally shoot farther than so many guns.
That shit was like farther than the Spaz.
Bro, the Spaz and the Ranger. Remember Dual Rangers?
Dual Rangers. I remember all that shit.
That game was amazing. I wish
that game was fucked up though. But I think we need to read the final donations and get this all wrapped up. We are around 2 hours and 40 plus minutes. And for whatever reason, people are like, yeah, y'all talk about Call of Duty. What about the other? We talk about shit.
What else they talking about?
I don't even know. There's nothing else going on, dog. We waited till the end of the show to talk about.
You know what? The main event
in Call of Duty. Like, there's
what we can do.
What?
You know what we can do also for dry weeks. We could set up like we could play games, of course. But I'm also saying, like, even the talk on stream too. Do a set of polls of topics you guys want us to really touch on, because I know there's some people who've even asked about Need for Speed Payback, Star Wars Battlefront, and probably up and coming games, or even like PSX coming up this year. So I mean, it really depends though if you hit us up on. So you gonna run
that? Cool.
I don't.
Final donations. I got a donation from Jenny and Clark. Love watching your videos, and when you want to play the Matrix. The Matrix is on my list. It's a long list, but it's on that list.
The Path to Neo.
Yeah, it's just
that shit. Oh
it's
my, you gonna love that game.
It's a compatibility issue. You know what I mean, so I'm gonna try to get that.
Oh, it doesn't work in the emulator.
Nah, that's one of the games that don't work in the emulator. I have a PS2. It's right there. They got the Slim. So thank you for your donation. Then we have Ruby J came through with another one. He said the beta will be playable again Friday. So yeah, the next Call of Duty beta is going to be from September 1st to the 4th. So if you have not played it last week, you'll get a chance to play it this coming weekend. And then Garner came through with 2 donations. I ain't gonna read them because it's too savage. You know what you did. I'll read the second message. He said, "Why your man sound like a ghoul from Fallout? I see you good."
Come on,
So that's it. Thanks everybody for coming through. Once again, make sure you slap that like button. We're gonna do these outros and we are gonna wrap it up for this week's GMG. We went long. Hope it's not a problem. We're gonna start with phenomenal. Your internet been good for the last hour. Hopefully it don't mess up. Go ahead with your outro.
Okay, test. Am I good?
You straight, bro. Let's get it.
All right. So let's get it. Before I'm running out of time on AOA on this bitch. But yeah, it's been an honor and a privilege to come through on this show. It's been a long time coming. I'm just happy I got the chance to be a part of it, even though I had fucking production issues throughout the show. I just had a bad day. My damn Windows kept crashing, but I made it though. And hopefully I could be privileged enough to come through and make more of these, because I really have a lot to talk about with like gaming and stuff like that. And Ricky, I know when are y'all doing the Game of Nails with the when Prof gets back? I mean, the game of W's. The game of W's.
We gotta do our final recap.
No, I mean the Game of W's. My bad.
Yeah, we did it. We had about a month to play it. We gotta do our final recap like soon.
Oh, we gotta do our final recaps though.
Well, you already did yours.
Yeah, because I beat it. Okay, I'm good. Okay.
So Ricky, did you finish MGS3 yet?
Absolutely not.
Nah, I played through some of it, but I didn't get to finish. That's a long ass game. And I was in Florida for a little bit, and then I had some family stuff. Yeah, it's a lot of hours. 20 hours. I had some family stuff, and then I've been working like crazy. This week literally is when I had like the most time off, but I've just been trying to grind out. Yeah.
Okay, so whenever you have, I can give you any advice on like gameplay tips because I'm a Metal Gear. That was one of my first 3 games I ever played in my life on PlayStation. It was MGS1 was one of them. It was Crash 2 and then Tekken 2. So I've been playing MGS for the longest. So if you have any tips on any gameplay advice with MGS, just let me know. Hit me up. Yeah. So I'm just happy to come through. I don't want to ramble enough because the chat talking shit. They've been talking shit for about 2 hours, 2.5 hours.
They always talk shit, bro.
But I guarantee you it's because my debut. They ain't used to your boy yet. But yeah. So if you could follow me on Twitter, my YouTube channel. I haven't uploaded. This is my old channel.
You got excuses already. You fucking up. You might as well not.
Yeah, I want to start. let me reiterate. I want to start over soon, like a clean slate, because I've been wanting to do this for the longest. I just haven't had the opportunities and hardware and shit like that. But for right now, you guys can follow me on Twitter at xphenomenal1. It's in the description box. I talk about the most random shit. Whatever is on my timelines, the sports, the gaming, whatever's on my mind, I talk about, I tweet about. You can ask Trey. My tweets are pretty fucking hilarious. I don't mean to toot my own horn, but
I ain't gonna lie to y'all. If y'all got a Twitter, if y'all like funny memes and shit like that, though, Phenomenal is a must follow. I ain't gonna hold you up, but
yes. So other than that, that's all my social media outlets I have right now. But yeah, if you have any questions of like MGS, what game series you want to get into, any underrated like Japanese or just underrated series in general, you can just hit me up on Twitter. Just tweet me, and I always respond. So you can just tweet me whatever, guys. So it's been a great debut for me, other than production issues. But I'm gonna let the other guys get their airtime in. So,
Nah, you spoke for me, dog. I'm done.
So yeah.
Hey, all y'all in the chat, man, take it easy on my homie. Let him be great, coach.
Thanks.
So let's go ahead and go outro. Go ahead, Ricky. I'll choose you.
Why y'all choosing on the
I
fucking
told you now.
Damn.
Man, Ricky, the train is you and you are the train. You gotta start embracing this shit. Let's go.
Be
cuz.
one with the train, cuz.
No, listen. First, I'm gonna put. Never mind. Anyways, though. Nah, but I'm glad AJ was able to come through, man. Definitely hit us with the Declaration of Independence, and you know I fuck with that's my dude though. Make sure y'all but make sure y'all follow him on his Twitter, man. Real shit. Stop playing games, yo.
I ain't even joking, yo. He a must follow, bro. The memes, dog.
But your new AKA will be the Bill of Rights speech. But what I will say is though, we got Dub, we got Trey, we got everybody here. Barry, of course. Make sure you guys check out all their social media. I can't stress it enough. If you guys can go ahead and take a look at the GoFundMe, I will link it again. Also, check out my website, 3mglive.com. I'll probably be streaming this weekend. We're probably going to run this Call of Duty again and have me rage again. But glad to be back again. And I'm out of here, man. Peace out. I felt like I didn't know what to say. I felt he spoke to me.
It's over. Go ahead.
Yo, the face. Yo, he said, yo, I'm sorry. That face was iconic. So he said, excuse me.
Excuse me.
Yo, he came in out of nowhere. Oh, that shit lit.
Go ahead, Dad.
I got 10 seconds left.
Yeah, go on.
I got 10 seconds. Oh shit! Thank you. I'm playing. I'm always super grateful. I'm always super grateful to be on the show. I would like to give a special thank you to the chat. Y'all always funny. Y'all always making jokes on me. I love it. Please keep it up. It's just always a great time to be here. Have great gaming conversations, hearing different perspectives about the game. You can go follow me on Twitter for my I usually tweet about random esports events that I'm looking at, and you can go on my YouTube to see me streaming these first-person shooting games. You know I'm a beast at them, and if I'm not a beast, y'all can flame me for being a fraud. Happy birthday to Prof. Thank you for having me on again. Peace.
Trey.
Perfect.
All right, you know what I'm saying? We're going to keep it short and sweet. Appreciate y'all for letting me on one more time. Hey, look here, bro. Don't do that. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to Ricky, Chase, Dub, Barry. One time, shout out to Phenomenal, bro. I'm glad the homie finally got on here. Again, he's a must follow on Twitter. We on the road to 7K. And I got one more advice for all of the homies out there. You know what I'm saying? The gun go pop, pop, pop. Pop, pop. All right,
yo, come on, dog.
It must no hope.
Barry.
You know what I'm saying, man?
Finish up strong,
right.
Barry. Let's go.
All right, y'all. Thanks for another night. I feel like I ain't talked in a long time. Damn, I should have gotten to that beta. But I'm so glad we're able to get 165 out the way. Definitely good podcast. Make sure you sub to everybody. Everybody on the panel. And Rook's first time on here. He did an excellent job. No matter what the chat talking about, chat always talking shit. Chat is always gonna talk shit. That's
they trolling. They trolling.
They troll like a mug.
I know.
So
I'm gonna troll myself.
Remember, y'all about to get blocked too, cause he's still a mod.
Yeah, don't forget.
You did an excellent job.
Chase
again, we'll be. I definitely want the squad to hit me. Everybody here. My phone started ringing, so it threw me off. But everybody in here.
Oh my
show
God,
love to your
bro.
To your boy channel. You got pizza?
No, it's a
What is
chicken
that?
salad with honey mustard. Is there egg in here? Fries.
Bro, this man, yo, hold on.
Yo,
wait, no, I won't tolerate the disrespect.
Yo, hold on, man.
Outro,
Yo, you messing up Barry's outro, dog. But I gotta say one thing.
My outro?
Yo, hold on. When me and Barry head over this, we getting that though.
You want to know what's
Hey,
sad?
Hey, Chase.
So when they come over.
Absolutely.
She said,
Oh yeah, never mind. Hey, yo,
absolutely. You hear
Thank
that?
Yo, you know what?
Yo.
I'm fine with your outro, man.
Hey,
Let's go.
hold on.
Listen.
Hey, Barry, before you
Wait,
finish,
but what
I'm
about
sorry.
us?
I'm sorry, Barry.
My
But
bad. She got y'all.
bro,
She got
I took my graphics card out and it's so bad I can't even see the sandwich. But go ahead and continue, Barry. Do you think?
Yo,
It's
he
not
can't
even-
see rain and you can't see food?
I can't see food.
But listen, hold on, wait. Now I ain't gonna tolerate your fucking disrespect, yo. I'm beating your ass, bro.
Hey, yo, this might be the best outro ever.
Yo, your
Barry.
mic quality's lit with the rain effect. Damn, B.
All right, yo. Episode 165, yo, cut it off.
Hey Chase,
Yo.
before you cut it off, I got one comment to say about that marvelous chicken salad you got.
What?
Perfect.
All right, make sure y'all check out 3mglive.com. That's Ricky's website. GamingIlluminati.com. Weapon Wheel. 5150, goddamn, Drink Champs, all that shit. But we're gonna holler at y'all next week.
Yo, can I say the last one?
65, we out.
Hell no,
Nah,
you can't say it. I'm gonna push stop right now.